Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody at their YouTube land. This is Moz coming to you with another episode of Moz's Toy Box, Toy Photography Talk episode. And today we have, of course, our tried, true, awesome panel. So happy to have everybody here. Pablo, Trevor, Mike, Local Lou said he's going to be here. So we'll say hi to everybody.
What's going on, everyone?
Oh, man, not a whole lot. I'm waiting for the Mezco stuff to start happening. Was it the 7th is the first 112 drop? I think they're gonna.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I just want my Conan already.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, me too.
You haven't got it yet, huh?
No, still processing.
I haven't got it yet either because I missed the pre-orders. You know.
I think it's something else in today, Moz.
Oh yes. Mickey Big.
Oh,
that big boy.
Ooh, and you got the metal helmet or whatever, right? So,
Yeah,
I like that.
nice.
I'm not an Iron Man fan, but that looks good.
I know. I just love that design, man. I've always loved that thing. It's
I was
kinda
that-
got the. It's the
Is that
first
the one that has the
Avenger cap,
motorized-
so it'll look cool.
Is that the one that has the
Yeah.
motorized? Nice.
I think so. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
remember that-
set up for a review of this. I think.
You remember that movie where it was called Robots or something like that, and they had this guy that was boxing, and it was a robot, and he would go around to different like
Real steel.
carnivals or circuses.
Yeah, Real Steel, the one with
It looked like kind of looked
Real
like that,
Steel,
man. Kind of
right,
cool,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, it's got Hugh Jackman in
Hugh
it.
Jackman.
And,
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
robot. It's
Yeah.
pretty
Right.
cute.
neat.
My hot toys news is my Quill and Blurg was going to ship Monday, and it would not give me the double box option for whatever reason, and so I canceled it. I talked to Sideshow, and they're like, "We can't double box it." I was like, "That's funny. You did that to Mando and Blurg, and that box is exactly the same size."
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I was like, "The hell with you. I'll cancel it."
Really?
I don't. I mean, that Blurg is huge. I
thought they
need it.
charged. I thought they just charged you, and they did that.
They apparently it wasn't on the site to do, and they told me they wouldn't be able to do it. So I said, cancel it and give me my NRD back. So
They didn't know who they were talking to.
that's right. I was like, I ain't putting up with that. I was like, I'll put that down to the Mark 6.
It's like they haven't
The
seen you
Iron
build
Man Mark
models.
6 with a gantry. That's what
Yeah,
I'll do. I'll
they-
put that money down on that.
There you go.
Let's say hi to the chat, though. We got some people here. First one today was JP Rex, the geek. Good evening. How are you doing, JP Rex? You are the first one here. Round of applause.
Good job.
I'm gonna go round, right? Round. That's right, Don. I was laying the smackdown. I don't know why I had to review that, but there you go. So you have to review it. Commander Green, of course, in the house. Thank you, Commander Green, for being here. It's
What's up?
great having you here. I love having you. And you were on the show last week, which is great. I'd love to have you back, when you can. And there's JP Rex. I didn't highlight him before. You're talking to Commander Green. Love the Ahsoka shot. Yes, Commander Green. We're going to go over that Ahsoka shot. Pablo, of course, we see you. We hear you. Mike, sup, folks? Chase Magnitude. How you doing today, Chase Magnitude?
TJ.
I am TJ Williams. What's up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? There's me. That's nice. Hit the like button. Carlito, how you doing, man? How you doing? It's great seeing you again. I haven't seen you in a minute. And of course, Trevor. We're all kids to Trevor. That's all.
Oh,
Don
that's for me to
Prime.
say.
Don Prime. He says he's about to add stickers to his HasLab flag striker. He's pretty excited about that. He even has a tail hook for the USS flag, he says. So he's pretty happy about that.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's see. 6 Scale Steve. What's up, 6 Scale Steve? And yes, Real Steel with Adam is the robot's name. Yes. Sean Breeze Collectibles. What's up, collectors? Not a whole lot, man. Not a whole lot. Just collecting and trying to take pictures.
I hear you on
And
that.
salvage cargo again.
Collecting dust.
What's shaking, man? Other than this fortress, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Man, we had a crazy week. I took, I think, one picture this week. That's how crazy it was. How many
So one
pictures
more
you
than
guys
me.
taken?
0.
Well,
Goose egg.
Pablo's been a shooting machine, man. He's like putting out all these shots.
Oh.
And Trevor, you got this beautiful
Yeah.
shot that we used in the thumbnail this week. It was just
It's
that was gorgeous.
quality over quantity for me.
Yeah.
I try. Anyway,
I'm still working that out.
sometimes.
Try to blow the whole load on one shot, and then mentally you're done with the shots for the next week.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
how I
much.
get.
When it takes me
Yeah.
3 days to get it right, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Right,
it's-
right.
You're exhausted by that time. Yeah.
I don't know how. When I started out, man, and it was like the sessions and everything at night. I don't know how, but I was shooting pretty much a shot every other day. Sometimes every day. It was crazy, man. I don't know how the
Yeah.
hell I was doing that.
Yeah, until
I
I
can't
did
do
the stream and had the job, I was shooting at least once a day. At
Mhm.
least.
I can't do that. Even if I had the time to shoot once a day, it takes more for me than that.
Mhm.
Not because I'm incapable, but I can't do it. And I need time.
Yeah.
You know?
I think because I have the time and I'm not pressed for it. I'll take it. You know what I mean? Whereas before, when I was just like, I got to get something out, I got to get eyes, I got to get followers. When I cared about that stuff, I was
Traction.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're just like, whatever, it's good enough. I'll put it up there. I don't care. It's backwards.
And then they blast you on it because the hand is facing the wrong way. Or something.
Exactly.
Like, dang it! I should have put that there.
Yeah,
That's what I
no
get.
joke. I'm just glad I finally took the picture of the moose, or the 2 moose. I have been
Yeah, that was
planning
great.
shot for. Well, since I got the 2 moose, I've been planning that shot. I just never.
Did you just take the legs off of those? Is that what
No.
how did you get?
So I
How'd you get them
looked up.
sitting?
I looked up reference pictures to see
Well,
how
let
a
me pull it up
moose
while we
lay
talk
down on the
about it.
ground.
Don't they like kneel? Don't their legs like bend? Like no.
They lay down a few different ways. So I found
Okay.
one that would work with
Mhm.
the moose, but the moose is not technically completely laying down. I have it propped on 2 pieces of foam that I made a stone of, and then I put
Oh,
that
so you
moss.
leveled everything up.
Yeah. I leveled
Oh,
everything
that's a
up
good
onto the
idea.
moose.
There you go.
So
Nice job.
the front leg on the right side is
Brilliant.
forward,
Yep,
and then
brilliant.
the one on the left side is bent. So sometimes they do lay down that way, and then the 2
Brilliant.
hind legs I have them folded inward. But
Mhm.
like I said, it is like it's still off the ground, but I
Yeah.
I leveled everything up on there, and it made it look even with the background. So
Yeah, no, brilliant, man. That was brilliant.
Looks
That's a
good.
great idea.
Looks great.
And then you have the turtle, which is awesome. I love
The
it. I love the turtle.
Tortuga.
I love
Yeah.
the turtle.
and a little rabbit hiding behind her foot.
You guys can have the
That's
nieces.
super
I
cute.
want the turtle and the rabbit. The rabbit and the hare. Right.
That's what
Yeah,
she's
the turtle
reading.
and the- whatever.
They make appearances in lots of Pablo's.
The hairy
photos, like
rabbit?
the
Yeah, they
turtle
do.
and the rabbit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What is she reading though? I'm just curious. Is it like a staunchy like romance novel or?
Oh, she's reading the tortoise and the hare.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Makes sense.
All
Makes
right.
sense.
All right. Great stuff. Great stuff.
She's-
Let's take a look at what everybody's got going on today, man. Salvage
Ooh.
Cargo. He decided to go black and white today, man.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Cargo. Look at that. Got some Bizarro Superman black and white
I
action.
like it.
Kind
Mhm.
of digging the black and white action. Oh, he's
Oh,
got a
yeah.
very big head.
I
I mean,
like
I
it.
think the figure does, but that's
Is
just
this a McFarlane?
Yes, the McFarlane one. Yep.
I like this, man. This is a really nice composition.
Yep.
Like you've got, if you look from the top left corner down to the bottom right corner, you got that nice division line.
Mhm.
Perfect, dark, light, and then he breaks it, and it's great, man. Really, really
Beautiful
nice.
shot.
Great contrast and everywhere, and like there's bright parts, but still the highest contrast is like right around his face, which is
Yep.
right where your eye goes, which is great.
yeah,
Dude, I
it was
love it.
a
Awesome.
marvelous job here.
Yeah, gorgeous shot, man.
This makes me want to finish my diorama, but I just haven't had any energy.
Because you're building
You're
models.
busy painting
black-
every ship in the galaxy.
Started on this
Yeah,
model, man.
exactly.
This thing's a piece of junk. I hate it. It's not about me. Let's move on. Salvage Cargo, man. Thank you for sharing this. This is awesome.
Very nice job.
The pop fella, dude. Look at this pop,
wow.
man. This
cool.
actually looks good for a pop. I'm digging this, man.
Yeah.
I've seen some good pop shots, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't do
Yeah.
it, but
Yeah,
it takes some
there are some
imagination.
good pop shots. Yep.
What figure is this? Is this?
I think it's from My Hero Academia. Or
Oh,
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah. Isn't it?
Soul Portrait of an
it's a great use of lighting, though. I mean, he looks like he's pretty much in this background. I mean, I'm not feeling
maybe
too
not,
jarred by looking at it, going, "This doesn't belong here." You know, it's. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's really quite good. So,
No,
and then you
I
got some
don't- I think
tentacles
I'm
here in
wrong.
the foreground.
No, it's not My Hero.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I
But
don't
it's
know what it
it's a
is.
cool looking pop though.
Yeah.
I don't. Is what's going on in front of it? I mean, I guess that's tentacles or
Tentacles.
Yeah, that's
I
what it
think
looks like
so.
anyway. But I
So we
would
don't
like
really
to-
know, but it works. And
At first
he
I
or
thought it
she
was
has
feathers.
wings.
It could be, but again, the focus isn't quite tight enough to see
Yeah.
what it is. So
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. Yeah.
it doesn't tell you.
Yeah,
there.
that would be my only thing. Like again, like with some of this stuff, like it's like if you know the character, and it's like, and you can do that sometimes. You get in your head and you're like, oh, I know what that is because I know. But not everybody in the world is going to know that. I mean, if you don't care, that's fine. I mean, if you don't care if we know these are feathers or tentacles, then I guess that's fine.
Composition wise, I think it still works.
Really
So
nice.
Even if the's feathers or tentacles, I think either way the story works. I mean, you don't have to
Composition
know
works.
what
I
it
just
is,
don't know
but-
what's going on. I mean, I'm assuming she's flying or he's flying up or down. I'm not really. It looks like he's flying up or out.
I thought he was coming down.
Yeah, I mean, it could either way. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's a pop. It's got a static. You can't really. But
Yeah, it's hard
it
to
looks
say.
nice,
What's up,
man.
Mr.
I mean,
Mom
it's-
Collectibles? How you doing, man?
It's well done. I like it.
Yeah.
Great stuff, though. Very nice stuff, Pop Fella.
Mm-hmm.
Let's JP. Oh my
Oh,
god,
look at that.
JP Rex in his house. Look at this. Look at this JP Rex. Let's select you.
That's, that
Really
looks,
nice.
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I love that red. It almost takes away from your eye, though. It almost takes you away from the dinosaurs.
No,
But
it's
yet
okay.
it works.
I would have.
What's under his neck? What's under his neck right there? The one on the left. I can't tell from this
Oh.
screen.
Like
Yeah,
maybe
that?
a skyline.
Oh, I think you know what that is. It's a tree line or a mountain.
The mountain
that
line.
just-
Yes, the mountain
yeah,
line.
Okay.
it's the sky and the mountain line. That's just like it looks like. Yeah, that's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
But
A T-Rex
Still
on
not
the
bad.
ground. Man, that looks good. I like
yeah,
that.
it really
shot.
looks. Composition is great.
Mhm.
Two things
Yeah.
like that little highlight on the one on the right's jawline there. Just I would have no up on the
Little hot.
like, hinge
down
the
there.
hinge of the jawline
right in
the
here.
hot spot. No.
No,
No,
on
the
other
other side.
on the jaw.
Right there.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Yeah. Just you could have hit that with a little bit of just picked up the color in Photoshop and just painted over it a little bit and brought that down.
Yeah.
And the only other thing I would think that like to Maz's point is like if that fire was enveloping them and was around them, you could actually get some of that red, off to the side, maybe to the right hand side and get it a little more involved in the image. But it's a really nice image. The rain is done pretty well.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
rain is done
Post.
pretty well actually.
Yeah. The way that dinosaur's
Uh,
laying on the ground too. That
Though they
looks
don't
really
look
good.
wet. I would think I would have
Yeah.
maybe
Well, this one
soaked
does a
them
little
up a
bit.
little bit. Is that
Here in the
wet
jaw
water or
area.
just texture? I can't.
I think it's just the way the light's hitting it, but to me it looks almost wet here. Almost.
Yeah, it's not like that they don't look wet because I mean they have that, but it's just there's no droplets of water or anything
Yeah.
on them, or there's something pouring off this dead one's eye or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just sells it a little
Yeah.
more. It still looks great though.
Yeah.
The only thing that I think JP Rex I would like him to work on a little bit is because this is obviously imposed upon this background. The blacks aren't quite matching.
It's close enough though. It's
I
not,
mean, yeah, it kind of works because this light source looks like it might be washing out the blacks on the
Mhm.
foreground and not the background. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to sit there and put that together. Whereas, just as something to work on, these blacks don't quite match up.
JP Rex, look up color grading and color gradient overlays too in YouTube because that will help marry the background and the foreground. If they don't quite marry in camera, you can do a lot with that and bring some of the contrast up. Kind of balance it all a little bit. So look that up.
Yep.
Some good plugins for that too.
That's a good plug in there too.
Mhm.
Good shout out to where they can go to get the information. Let's take a look. Alpha Raptor CZ, man. Look at it. You guys like plan this stuff. It's definitely planned. Always right there, right next to each other. Boop, boop.
From the fire to the playful.
Right.
Right.
JP Rex says, I need to get a look into the color grading more. It's one of my major struggles. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's definitely takes some practice.
Yeah, it does.
And he says, thanks a
If
lot.
you have, Lightroom, and even with Photoshop, LUTs, lookup tables, a lot of times you
LUTs,
can
yeah.
use those to sort of, it just gives it a kind of covers the whole area, and you can adjust it so that the background will start to have the same sort of contrast as the foreground and stuff like that.
I use those a lot.
A LUT? Use them a lot?
Yeah. Because I don't color grade that well.
I said a
I'm
LUT.
using my LUTs. Losing my LUTs. He didn't get it. I don't think he got it.
I use a lot. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Alpha Raptor, man. This is definitely
Nice.
working with the background and the foreground. It's obviously outside,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm
Yep.
really digging that.
Mhm.
And of course, you got the background bulked out enough that the scale's not a huge issue,
Mhm.
which I
There's
like
nothing
that.
in the foreground that throws it off. Little moss looks nice.
Yeah, I think they're pretty well lit too. I mean, really.
Yep.
Your light source though looks like it's coming from behind them, and of course, a lot of their light is just kind of a rim light, which is really nice. And then of course, you got a bounce or something, so we can see this side of them and not just get a
Mhm.
silhouette. So, I think you did a really great job with this.
Mm-hmm. I like this a lot.
I like the poses too.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
very
like-
playful.
Yeah, this one's like, what do you think you're doing? You're not scaring anybody. Yeah, this is a good little shot, Abe.
She's teaching her
Alpha.
daughter how to be scary, is what she's doing.
Yeah. Scary. They're both blue though.
It's all right though.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, we're gonna move on. Thank you, Alpha Raptor, for
Yes,
sharing
good
that.
shot, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Harry, who couldn't be here today, decided he wanted to at least grace us with one of his shots here
Very
of
cool.
Batman. Of
I like
Ben
that.
Affleck. Batfleck.
This, all of his shots work well with. I know he loves this 16
By
16:9, but this looks really cool, man. I love it when this looks really good, man. I mean, they all look good, but like
It's a good angle to work with too.
that
you know,
16:9 is a little weird, but this looks great here.
Yeah, I think the angle he chose was quite interesting. You know, you got that downward
Absolutely.
angle and working
Mhm.
with that
It's just like that scene where he's looking up at Superman.
Superman, yeah.
Yep.
with minus the rain. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
He has
But,
a little. Doesn't he have a little rain in there? Looks like there's like very misty. Maybe not.
It's possible, but I can't make it out really. I mean,
Yeah.
there looks like there might be a couple of lines, but
There's no water on him either, so
yeah.
not that you want to spray your. I've done it though. I
Yeah,
spray-
I wouldn't want to do that to my Hot Toys, but
not the ones with an electronic component to them necessarily, but I'd do it to anything else. Never
now
buy
I'm
used
curious
Hot
to
Toys
know
for
if
me.
his eye glow was in camera or if that was post.
It might be both.
I think they do light up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have this Batman, I don't know, but sure.
You probably enhanced them a little bit.
Yeah.
Really
That's my
nice
boy
work, though.
Blue. You're my boy Blue.
My boy Blue. Blue, you're my boy.
That's nice, man. I like this.
Yeah, Chase
Love the
is
color.
big in the 16:9, and
Yeah,
for
the
some
color is
shots it
great.
definitely works, and a lot of Harry's he actually shoots with that in mind, so
Mhm.
it works really well.
Yeah,
for him
yeah.
because he's always shooting with that. So I don't recall the last shot of his that wasn't 16:9. There's
Well, that's his
Harry.
thing. So,
Eye glow was in camera. That's really nice.
Yeah, that's
His
nice,
Oh,
little
wow,
eye
that's very nice. Yeah.
little long exposure to get that little glow there.
had to have.
I love the
Yeah.
color. I love the color. The color's the perfect color grade for this movie, man. It matches it. It's that DC. He's got that DC LUT loaded up.
We'll see what James Gunn does to this. I mean, apparently, you see all the movies he's now pitching up for Slate and doing all that stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Superman again. Better.
Yep.
Well, he's also got Damian Wayne Robin coming in. So
Yeah.
should be
Let's
interesting.
Let's see.
We'll see how that
Prove
goes.
himself.
Chase
Yep.
Matthew, Harry, how did you achieve that? Inquiring minds. Achieve what?
The in
Well, that
camera
makes
lights.
sense. I guess, yeah, the lights. Yeah.
Well, they do light up. I mean, I don't know if he, had a
I
long
think
exposure
No,
on it.
he had to wash them out some because you're not going to get that bright. Without
Well,
really,
a long exposure that could really
Yeah.
really burn that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. possible.
I mean, it would light everything up, but if you've lit it very darkly, it would totally work. Oh, cool.
I like the first one better here. I didn't even know this was the second one, but
Yeah, there you can see the rain for sure on that one.
Yeah.
this one just doesn't seem like it's actually in camera. You know, I mean, Batman of course is, but everything else looks like it's on top of him. Whereas this looks pretty legit here. in
Yeah,
my
that
opinion.
shoulder just fading out. You know what I mean? Like going out of focus and then into that background element. It's like a perfect blend of focus, man. It's perfect.
He's asking
Nasty
really bleeds.
Master.
Love it.
Beautiful shot, Harry. Thank you for sharing both of these. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome, Harry.
We're going to take a look at this Pikachu.
There's a lot of Pikachus.
Pikachu. Mike, what do you say about this, man? I know this is more your alley here. Let's. What do you think of Pokemon Pikachu stuff?
That's my alley, huh? Okay. Yeah. Let me jump all over this.
Come on.
No, you know, I mean, I think it's a cute shot. You know, for I will say this though, for being a fun, cute animated shot, it's a little bit dark on the back. I would give it a little more brightness because this
Agreed.
is you know, these are a happy, colorful, chipper kind of yellow is my favorite color, but just to make it a little happier, I'd light the back of that figure up in the front there. But aside from that, I think it's a cute little shot. I mean, you definitely you got some, you know, story going on there. I don't know if the figure in the foreground is got something she's gonna toss to them and they're waiting to grab it, like
Key.
It's a Pokeball.
you know.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Is that what it is? Okay.
He's the Pokeball.
Okay.
He's about to capture some Pikachus with that ball.
See, you know,
Catch 'em
this
all.
being there we go.
Come on,
Oh,
Mike.
yeah,
You've
that-
caught them all.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
you caught them all.
No.
You-
I'm into the machetes, the Freddies, the zombies. Pikachus
These
are cute,
zombies.
but
These
no,
little yellow cute things. Are zombies. Didn't you know
these
that?
are cute. I think just a little bit more light on the back to brighten it up and make it a more chipper scene would be great.
yeah.
It is
Softer
a-
light,
Softer
like
light, yeah.
a DC tone
softer
to
light.
it.
Yeah.
The environment is good. I mean, it matches
Yeah.
the cartoon feel and everything, and even the grass being like perfectly cut. You just got to get him. There's really, you know, especially with this setup, you're setting yourself up to make it look like the cartoon. So you really got to like. There's no shadows, deep shadows like this in Pokemon.
And you want
Yeah.
more vibrancy in the color too. It's
Yeah.
very mellow color.
I would say too, one other little quick thing. This is Steve Morrow. The highlight on the top of the head blends right with that cloud.
Mhm.
See that right there? And
Yeah.
and I think that if
It's not a
there's-
cloud; it's a thought bubble. I'm just kidding.
Is it, oh, is
No,
it?
it's
Okay. Okay. Just Steve, just brighten that up back there, man. Don't be scared to throw some light on the back of that. And it doesn't have to be as much as it's in the front, but some. But yeah, good job though. You know, no doubt.
I'm digging the composition for sure.
Yeah, the composition is cool. Yeah. But
What,
yeah, if he had a bounce card, it would have bounced some of that light back onto him. It wouldn't be
We
as
brought a
harsh.
couple of the Pikachu down towards that empty spot in the front.
That empty spot.
Lower right too.
Yeah.
Like just the one or two, like getting a little closer to give it a little more depth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe this one that's so ballsy, it's like giving the bird or whatever he's doing here.
That's the attitude.
Screw
That's the attitude one here. Man.
That's the attitude.
One other thing I did notice, and it looks like you're using like Mario or something for the background, because I think there's some 8-bit little pixel things or something, but that's not important. What it is though is the camera angle in which your horizon falls off here. It kind of ends and doesn't really go to the distance. So maybe play with a camera angle, or if you have any more of this to extend out to kind of bring your horizon a little further, because it just kind of falls flat, right? You can see this horizon line is kind of, and usually there's more of a fade off into a horizon or maybe a hill that would help sell that. But this just looks like
It's got a little bit of a hill. It kind of goes
Stable.
up and down, but it's yeah, I don't know. I was kind of dismissing that because it was kind of cartoony like, but like the shadow thing. I think if everything was brightened up, I think it would make a little
Nice
more
big soft light, big soft
feel
light
a little
overhead.
more,
A
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
big
So this
soft
is
box,
just to
man.
help
would-
Steve out, you know. I'm not pointing it out
Yeah.
to be mean or anything. I'm just
No, I get what you're saying. Like
Oh,
in a
you're
realistic,
being
and
honest.
like in a realistic situation, I think you're right. I think it could work though. Like what I'm saying is, if it was lit up in the front and a little more cartoony, it would kind of sell that a little bit more.
Or if
Yeah.
you put a slant on this, so it started to fall off this way, it looked like it's a hill, and you would
Yeah.
you wouldn't have to worry about where the sky is
Mhm,
meeting that hill. It would be like, okay, it's a hill, and obviously, we're not seeing over the hill. The sky is just there.
Yeah, true.
In the upper
Oh.
corners. Oh, what's that? Oh.
It's just
And-
his process.
Behind the scenes. Oh, okay, gotcha. I was gonna ask what in the upper right and left corner that was. It looks like it's
Well, now you're gonna see.
exactly duplicated or something. That okay, I see it all going on here. That little piece of foliage up in the upper camera left, and then the camera right. Okay, it is duplicated. I thought it was. It looked too similar, so I thought it was.
Yeah,
thought it might have been.
yeah. He just
Gotcha.
Duplicated from over there. All right.
Okay.
Rock on, man.
Hey.
Thank you for sharing that, Steve.
Yes, sir.
We got Noor Kaiser FX, man. Look at this Wolverine.
Alberto.
Let me oh yes, of course. Reenacting X-Men 141. The cover of X-Men 141.
Very cool.
It's got Old Man
Just
Logan.
had,
He cried though for this cover. Just saying, true story.
What's that? Yeah, it's a
Kitty
take. I've seen so many takes on this. It's cool to see something a little
a
different.
little different. Yeah.
Just had Alberto on the 1/6 pack last week.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
he's a big 1/6 guy too.
I
But
was
he's
at
been more Mezcos lately. So
Yeah, I was at work on Saturday or Friday. I wouldn't have been able to be here even if I wanted to.
well, we're getting you on. We're getting you on.
Really?
You're coming.
Put you on the chopping block.
That's right.
Let's see.
That's right.
So, Steve, did you guys wrap the leftovers from last week already? I apologize. We did. We wrapped it up
Yeah.
real quick though. We kind of rushed through it.
Mhm.
Chase Magnitude. Damn.
Damn.
Chase, it's a nice
I
take.
love
on
the lighting on it, man.
This is the first issue of the 2-issue arc of Days of Future Past. This is the homage to the original cover. And yeah, this Mezco figure is pretty cool. I like this.
I like that it's not
it's
an
a-
exact take on the cover. You know what I mean? It's a take on it, but it's not an exact.
Yeah, it's a different perspective, and he's got the Sentinel on the ground because that wasn't there
Mhm.
in the
Yeah.
cover. And of course, Kitty Pryde's not here like she was in the cover
Mhm.
because it was the
It's a
two
good
of them.
pop and swap on that Mesco figure though,
Yeah.
Yeah,
because he's using the Old Man Logan body and the jacket from the Logan.
Yep.
And then he's using the hands from the brown suit Wolverine.
Yep.
why can't I
It's a cool
just have
mashup.
all of that in one Wolverine? I mean, why gotta make me buy all Wolverine? Chase says probably would have tried a more narrow spotlight, but it doesn't take away from the awesomeness. Yeah, I can see where he's coming from there. I mean, it was one of the things that
The shirt's
thing
a
with the narrow
little hot,
spotlight-
but like
Yeah,
it's
like on the
still
chest, like
fine.
underneath the dog tag. Yeah, it's a little hot there.
I
Like,
might have hit that with a burn or something like that in Photoshop. But it does fade off like a circle. Like the thing on that cover was it was like a very defined spotlight, like it had an edge to the circle. But that's a tricky thing to pull off without getting it so bright and
Yeah,
Mhm.
narrow. You know what I mean? Like you got to have a.
but
it
if he
can be
could tighten
done.
up that circle, he could have gotten a bit more light out of this too, because this is lit up here. You know, it'd have been kind of
I don't know how
cool.
much that lights up though, does it?
It lights up pretty well, but it got bled out a lot with the light. Here.
I haven't even opened. I opened this figure. I looked at it for a little while, and I put it on the pile.
Which would you mind?
I don't know. It's another Wolverine. Looks
Another
great.
Wolverine. Yeah. Actually, I want to get my hands on that Wolverine.
Well,
But I gotta get some other stuff
we'll
first.
see.
Gotta get some other stuff first.
Yeah.
Great job, Nor, man. Great job. I
Yeah.
like this a lot, man.
Yeah, it's a
Very
cool
nice,
shot.
man.
Yeah, I mean, other than what was already gone over, I can't think of anything to. I mean, he is a little blown out, even in the face. He's a little blown out here.
I mean, it is supposed to be a spotlight, but
Yeah. So we can forgive it. Of
It's-
course.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
But it's a really nice take on the cover. I like that a lot.
Yep. Good stuff.
Oh man, Crimson
Crimson.
Viper in the house. Look at the Mythic Legions. You guys got him down this rabbit hole, like totally down the rabbit hole.
Hell yeah.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Pablo, I'll let you jump into it because one,
And I love what he's doing with them because he's customizing them. He's putting washes on them, painting them. He's doing a great job with them.
is that Gimli? He looks kind of like Gimli with a helmet.
It's a dwarf. It is a dwarf. I'll give you that. It's a cool
Saying
shot.
all
I love
dwarves
the
look
lighting.
alike, Maz? Is that what you're saying?
It's very similar, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sure, you want to go there? Sure.
Dwarvist?
No, it's a cool shot. I love the lighting. I like the composition.
Yeah.
Yes, you need more money for Mezco, definitely. so tiny clothing is really not an option because you're going to spend that Mezco money on the clothing anyway.
I would
like
say
the
like
clothing.
this looks cool. Like you had the moonlight thing going on, like you can see it. Like there's backlighting, right? Like, you can see that there's a blue. I would have like I don't know. The front looks a little too brightly lit then for nighttime. You know what I mean? Like I would have like kept that and maybe just bounced the light a little bit instead of using another light in
that's
front.
true.
Maybe even put the moonlight behind it along with the blue purple light and then just bounce them because that's really more nighttime. You're getting things bouncing off the light bouncing off other things. It's really not a lot of light or an orange light for like a fire or something like that. Just think about like, you know, what the motivation is behind the lighting because this looks a little like the moonlight. The thing that's hitting the axe looks like moonlight coming from that side, but I don't know what this light on his other pauldron is. You know what I mean? And the fact that the shield's
shoulder blade
too.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is one thing I would think of doing is either, as you mentioned, cut it with an orange to kind of give you that fire, like there's a fire in front of them, lighting them up.
Yeah,
or,
if you want more light up in front, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to keep with the blue theme, is you want to put another one of these blue lights in the front of them and then cut it with some white so it becomes
Just a bounce card. The bounce card is going to bounce that blue and light him up, and then like I like the moonlight that hits that axe, and it's seems to be only hitting the axe and like part of his little chainmail skirt there, but like maybe more of that. You know,
because there's a little bit of it on the shoulder pauldrons and on the helmet, just a bit. But yeah, a little bit.
I just don't like that light up in front. It would look better. It's still cool. I mean, it's a great dio.
I like the dio.
Good movement. You know, maybe try a little more action next time, but you know, it's a hero shot. It's cool.
He's definitely a hero. Gimli was a hero.
Probably would have cropped it a little tighter. I mean, I know again, like people get enamored with their dios and their setups and stuff, but this should be a portrait shot. There's really nothing else going on those sides. Yeah. There's really nothing to see.
You need a crossover Commander Green. Just pull the trigger and get some Mythic Legions.
Yeah, you do.
The problem is there's no Star Wars offering in the Mythic Legion line, and that's where Commander Green
Cosmic Legions are coming.
So. Those would look great against those Detolfs.
Yep. We're just saying.
R3 Toy says I'm gonna be going hard into Mythic Legion soon. I wasn't even aware of how awesome those figures were until Trevor and Pablo started posting here. There you go.
Yeah, they're fantastic, man. You won't regret it.
Nope.
I'll regret it because my wallet cannot keep up right now.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Pablo can tell you, man. After Christmas, Target cuts your hours big time. They're like,
do they? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just now making it back up. I'm up to 20 hours next week. Yay.
Oh wow.
Hey man, you got free hands though. Come on.
Yeah, I got free hands.
Man.
They don't come anything because again, Marvel Legends don't use this kind of peg. I don't own a lot of McFarlane figures. So, anyway, let's move on. Adrian did a post, but let's get into this because I know you guys want to get into this. Casper here with some Bela Lugosi Dracula, black and white. Wait, he's got Elvira there. She almost kind of blended in with the trees. She's like,
she gets lost.
Yeah, I didn't even know she was there until
she's in the first shot. Also,
wow, she's like gone here.
Oh, yeah. You gotta watch that. Definitely.
And this is when you finally notice her because her breasts are actually more pale. Sticks. I hate to be that guy, but it's like when I noticed her, I was like, "Oh yeah."
I didn't notice her in the first shot either. Until I went and I was like, "Wait, is she in all the shots?" But yeah,
she's in every one of them.
I love this concept. I would love to see a low angle, and I know while you're coming in over the top on Elvira, but a lower angle. Just to make it, again, it's very tough for the top angle unless there's a reason for it. Unless you're looking down on a battle or something like that, or there's a reason to see the surrounding ground or something. You really don't want to shoot down. Shoot up, make them look a little bigger. He could have been, kneeling down on his side, and she could have been, looking down. It's a great, it's a concept. Concept-wise, it's awesome. I love it.
Yep.
But it's tricky in black and white. I love the fact that you did it in black and white. But I think you have it there. I'd like to see you go back to this because I really like this concept. But,
He says
tighten
the
it up
first
into a
shots of ours-
portrait and have Dracula holding it up to her, like as if, like, you know, I give you the skull.
I think that's what he's doing here, but the angle is not the same.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Take that basic shot, you know, tighten up the pose, make it work, and try it from a lower angle.
Yeah, but
But
as
he's
you
been
s-
doing
as I-
some really good Dracula shots. I've been really liking the monster shots. This wasn't one I saw, but I've been liking some of the other ones.
There you
Good
go,
concept, though,
Casper.
man.
We're going to
Good
come back
concept.
to you here in a minute. I got a couple of new tags here. I want to. Oh wait, I got to. Jeez, what are we doing?
What are you doing?
I don't know what I did. It broke it. Broke it. Let's try this again. There we go.
Technical difficulties.
Adrian
Ooh.
doing the night shots. He's got Superman and
Oh,
Batman
right.
all like mean at each other and stuff. So meanie faces.
So angry.
Oh, he's really angry. Superman is so angry all the time.
I hate you. I hate you too.
Until he says Martha, and then we're best buds.
That's right. Right, exactly. Your mom's name was Martha? Dude, come here.
Gotta hug it out.
I can't tell what these figures are, man. I thought this was a Hot Toys because it looks like it, but this is definitely not a Hot Toys, so I don't know.
No, they're not Hot Toys.
Oh,
That I don't.
so there you go. Mayfix Superman. and
Mezco.
There you go.
Looks like
Batman,
Mezco
yeah.
with a different, unless that's
It's
the
different.
dark,
This is Mezco.
different
with-
head, right? Like it's got almost like a Batfleck head. That's not the new one, isn't it? The
don't
last
know.
one, the oldest one. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. And this looks like the DC Superman, but that's not a Mezco.
No, that's the
cut.
one.
He's a
From,
Mayfix.
Oh,
Is it
Mayfix.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Okay.
it is the Mayfix one.
Yeah, the only thing here I would love to see is them tightened up. I don't like that they're cut off from behind, unless there's something in the middle of them that's like coming up, like if Wonder Woman was running towards them to try and break them up or something like that. It's just nothing. Like if they were tight and in each other's faces, it would be, you know, really cool. I mean, that may not be the story you're trying to tell. I don't know, but it's just there's a little too much space between them. But the lighting is good. You know,
Mhm.
got that night feel down. I know you're trying to nail that. I would have had a little bit of a bounce in front, just a
Let's see a little
little bit to get a little bit of a softer, you know, blue in front of them. That's me.
Everything he said.
Yeah, I know. I agree. Yep.
What's at the bottom there? But it looks like a horizon line almost right there. That black. If you go up a little bit further, right there.
Yeah.
I think it's the bottom
What
of
is
the
that?
screen he's using for the background.
That's what I'm thinking it is.
Yeah, I think you get that because these are capes.
You know what,
Okay.
Adrian? Try like I mean I don't know if you want to get into this or what space you have to do it in, but like I don't like atmosphere aerosol because it kind of stinks. But like if you can deal with a fog machine
Mhm.
or a fogger or you may not want to do
You
vape.
get these little
but they have those
humidifiers are like this big.
Yeah,
Those
exactly. The
probably
little
work
air
pretty
ones.
well.
That would do good. That goes a long way. To hiding that little gap sometimes that you have on a horizon, and if you've got a physical landscape and in the background, it's nice to have that sort of ground fog kind of, you know, takes that away,
Mask it.
and it would also help light up, you know, it would
It'll
add
give you some
light to the
bounce.
front of it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it might be a cool thing to do on a shot.
Because the
like
light
this.
would start bouncing off the
Off that
vapor
fog,
or
yep.
smoke, so
Yep.
it brightened up a little bit.
Cool shot though. Cool concept.
Yeah, great concept. Again, I agree with Trevor. I would want to move them up close to each other, and yeah, this I've definitely used vapor or whatever to hide bases and hide gaps and stuff.
Mhm.
In the past, it's
Yeah, or a rock or something like that. But yeah. Like you said, I'm saying like unless there's something happening in the middle, you're highlighting that space a lot. You know what I mean? It's like that's right where my eye goes. It's like where are they and what's happening back there? Nothing's really happening back there. If there was, you know, whatever a disaster or the Batmobile crashed or something, who knows? Like at least it's telling a story. But right now, there's not much there. So.
yeah, it's a tough road to take.
Yeah,
man.
the aerosol it can give you headaches too. Yeah, get a fog machine, man, and then just reduce it with a hose.
Mm-hmm.
Control it a little bit better.
But thank
What
you.
do you use, Pablo? You use a cool
I use a fog machine, and then I made a custom chill box, so that way I can
Right.
thicken up the fog and it'll lay thicker on the
Yeah, I
ground.
like the way you do that. I got to talk to you about that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, go for it.
Man, we got a little Mayfix Spider-Man going on, and some dude with a mask. I guess it's supposed to be Mr. Negative, but they're one of the. Mr.
It's one of the
Negative.
goons. Yeah, one of the goons.
I like this shot. Go back.
Ooh. Damn. I like. Oh, except for the stand. Well,
Yeah. Well, if you're an ACBA, the stand's not a problem, right?
no, you got to hide the stand.
Yeah, I understand that, Buzz. It is a problem.
Oh, okay.
But it's a cool pose. I do like
That
that.
composition is
Yeah.
nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That pose is
And you
really
could-
nice.
You could have hid the stand if you're ACBA. You could have just went a little lower with the camera, and it would have.
Yeah,
Put
have
his
his
head
head or have
Yeah.
a hand like coming up
Yeah.
a leg or
Yeah.
something. One of his legs, if
Yeah.
you bent it the right way, you could have totally.
Because it's all on axis right there. It's
Yeah.
all, you know.
Yeah, I would have brought that leg down, and the shoe would have covered it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a cool composition, man. I
Yeah,
like
it's
that a
cool.
lot. It's there.
And the lighting's
And
pretty
again,
nice.
fog could have worked there too. You probably could have blown some fog in there and hidden that.
No,
stand
would've,
with
yep.
fog, too.
Steve was asking if we use cotton as fog, and how would you approach using cotton? I haven't personally used cotton as fog.
I've used both. I did a
Mhm.
I did a shot of Juno. I made her look like an angel, and I had her sitting on some cotton, and then I blew fog underneath the cotton, so it spilled through the cotton, and it kind of blended everything in. So
Yep.
it works. I
Yep.
like using both sometimes when it's when it works.
Yeah, you can. I was gonna say the same thing. You can build it up. I've only done it like once or twice, but you can use it as a base,
Mhm.
and then you blow the fog over it, and it kind of thickens it up a little
Yeah.
bit if you need it. It's nice. It's a good combination. But a lot of ACBA people use.
Yeah,
It's not cotton
and-
though. It's like
no,
that
the,
angel
it's the
hair.
stuffing that you
Polyfill.
use for there you go,
Polyfill.
Polyfill. Yeah.
That's the stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Adrian, for sharing these. Appreciate it. Now back to where we were with all the people that were on time with their posts.
Oh damn!
Legendary Brigade.
Yeah, I'm glad to see
More-
some of the guys from the collab posting.
Yeah,
the
man,
video.
they've been helping put some content in here. I really appreciate all of them for being so nice and posting with us. I'll let one of you Mythic Legion guys go into this though, because
I
Pablo.
love the dial. I asked them about that dial. That dial is awesome. And I do like the intensity of the shot. Like you can see that these guys are meaning business. So it's like
Yeah.
it's like they got that walk.
It's like an
Well,
80s
fun, man. He's
cuts, like that.
Yeah.
That part.
Yep.
Kind of walking towards the camera, slow motion.
Yeah, it's a great shot. I love the lighting. The lighting's pretty good. They're all well lit.
I love this.
I'm not sure. I can't remember if the atmosphere is post or it's actually in camera. I can't because some of it looks like it's post, but then there's some that does look like he did use a fog machine. But
It might be in camera because that chromatic aberration in the back of
Yeah.
the arch.
yeah,
So it might be in camera.
I think it would have been cool to see a little bit of detail in the background because it looks like there is
it's
like
a
something
little
screen
overblown.
with
Yeah, it
some
looks like just like a
mountains.
snow mountain. Yeah,
Which
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a cloudy day, and like if that was all lit up, like if it was all bright, and like one of those things where again, 80s movie montage where fog is coming through there and streaks of light are coming through.
yeah.
Kind of cool.
Would have been cool.
The only other thing that throws me off, and it's not wrong, is like, are any of them carrying weapons?
No, I don't see a
just-
single
Oh,
weapon on
man.
them. I
They
think
don't
it's
need
Just
just
their
fine.
attitudes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
don't-
don't need to. Yeah.
we don't need steel.
Their bravado. They've got
So
their,
we got our
they've got
mitts.
their in their hand.
That's right.
I love the pose in the center one, man. He's just got some great swag.
Mhm. That's
Yeah,
a
he
good
does.
pose. Yeah.
And they're properly posed. Like he's got the right arms swinging out
Mhm.
forward and the correct leg.
But
Because I
where'd
have
he
seen
get his
people
shoes,
do
man.
the-
Did he get in a fight and get his shoes knocked off? I mean,
Yeah, man.
They don't
He
need
Well, that's the other
shoes.
thing.
Those guys are badass, man. They don't
yeah.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
He likes to
Which
feel
one?
the earth on his feet when he's going into battle.
Earth is snow.
Yeah.
It's snow.
so calloused.
That's a cool shot.
Does he have
Yeah.
a second? Is he got behind the scenes, or has he got a?
Let me
second
see. Yeah,
shot?
let me check. Nope. we
Oh
got
no, it's the
follow
collab.
visuals. There's
The collab. Yeah. There's my mooses.
Yep,
He
there's
does
your-
have some snow. Is that snow on the steps
Yeah,
that he put in
it's-
there?
it
There's some
does.
on the camera right and
Does
left.
look
He's
like a
got some
little
snow
bit.
added on there. Yeah, a little bit of
Well, I was
stuff on
wondering
there.
where his
And
shoes
then,
are. I was like, "Is his feet cold?"
well, he's
Well,
beyond
he's a,
shoes.
he's
If
a
you're gonna do
barbarian.
snow though, go big or go home, man. Put it
Yeah.
all over the place. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
I
He's
would
got
have
a
loved
few
to see
specs
some of the like
composed.
the rays spilling inside, like behind him.
Yeah, it looks like a very bright light.
Yeah.
If you blew
Well,
fog
yeah.
in from behind it, you'd get
Yeah,
that really cool,
you get that,
like,
yeah.
streaky. You know, it'd be kind
Yeah.
of cool.
So blow more fog from behind.
And be careful too when it's really bright like that. You get the chromatic aberrations on the horns and around the archway. When you're shooting
Yeah, you can see
anything
it on-
bright in
yeah.
the back, you get quite a bit of that. So
Yeah, you could definitely
Watch
see
out
it on
for
the
that.
archway.
All right, let's see what's next, man. Rippic Tan.
I
Ooh.
like this.
This
Ooh.
shot.
I
Is
saw
that
this shot.
Padme? Is that Leia? I don't even know. Who is
It's
that?
a alternate Leia, I believe.
Ooh, let's see.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Hyper collab. All right. Okay.
Wow, that
That's
was a
big
big
collab.
collab. Yeah,
yeah.
that is a
Takes
big
a lot of
Oh man,
coordination
charge
there.
your battery.
Charge your back.
Yeah, such
Got
a
more batteries. He's a pro. He's
That's right.
beautiful shot.
That's a nice
Yeah.
little shot with that diorama and everything, man. This is great.
And I love that she has her little
Oh, that
droid
figure,
with
man.
her
She looks
shoulder.
good. It's like they took Padme and made her Leia.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
man.
some people do. There's that ubiquitous thing. That just kills me. I really have to build this thing and just finish it already.
What, this diorama thing?
Yeah,
It's a pain in the
'Cause
butt.
it is.
but yet
It does
it's-
look
it's
nice,
neat.
but it's a pain in the ass.
Yes, it is.
So, this does it? Do any of you guys know Toy Shooter?
Yes.
Yeah, this reminds me of one of his. Like color wise, he
does.
does a
The
lot of
color-wise.
this blue, orange, red stuff, and
Mhm.
it looks really great. It's kind of his signature though.
Her pose is great, man.
Yeah, the stance that she's in.
That foot out in front and she's twisted at just the right parts for a female.
Mhm.
You know, it's
Yep.
just that's a good looking shot. She looks,
Boy.
and I don't mean to sound cuckoo, but she looks sexy in that shot. That
Yep.
pose makes the woman look, you
Yep.
know, nice. And
Yeah,
and
so
though
yeah.
this is a toy,
Badass
it really
about it.
does.
Whoop some
you know?
ass.
That's
Yeah. Her
a
hip-
that's definitely a model pose right there.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
foot
Yeah.
that heel to middle foot is yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the stormtrooper in the back, kind of looking at the other guy like, what do we do here?
He's probably
she's-
asking us like, are we seriously gonna try to attack her?
Yeah,
I was like,
it would have been cool if there was a couple of stormtroopers like at her feet, like down. Or
Yeah,
something
it would've
like
been
that,
cool.
And the other ones were like,
But then you wouldn't have
"Oh,
gotten a
shit."
nice leg pose. You wouldn't have seen it. You wouldn't have had
True.
the feet.
Well, in the
Well, off to
background,
the
you know,
side,
yeah.
you know, in the background, yeah. But
Mhm.
it's beautiful, man. I really love.
Yeah.
You can tell everything that's going on in the foreground. You know, there's enough light on those, and it's just really nicely framed. I mean, it's a center shot, but it's
And he's
really
got the
nice.
right amount of
I like it a lot.
atmosphere in there. Like it's
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's gorgeous.
Yeah, the fog
good.
is just a
This is a
nice
Kit Bash
soft
figure,
feel to it.
by the
It's
way.
cool. What's that?
This is a Kit Bash figure. It says I was Kit
Yeah.
Bash and Leia custom last
Mhm.
week. This is nice, man. JP Rex says this shot is my favorite this week. Amazing idea to use Lola with this adult Leia.
Oh yeah, that's Lola. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
Lola
little-
from
the little-
Obi-Wan. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. That's why I was like,
Yeah,
I
that is
like
a great
the-
idea.
Yeah.
And Local Lou says, no, Trevor, you have to ship the diorama to me.
Oh, and you'll build it and send it back. Thanks, Lou.
What a guy.
What a guy.
What a guy.
In any configuration, because I'll
Yeah,
send
right.
you mine too.
I'll send it to you every time I want to change up the configuration.
There we go.
This is the first time I think I've seen Rippic use a different diorama, though. He usually uses that one diorama, right? Or has he got another
With the
one?
rocks.
No, he's got
was
he uses that a
couple?
lot, but he
He does use that one a lot, but he has other ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
he does.
oh, he's got the Cantina, right? That's the other one he does.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's right. The
Sorry,
cantina.
the rock one is the one I always think of, man. So this is
Yeah, but
really
you know
good.
what I like about this is like you can't even tell what this is, and that back part isn't part of the ubiquitous.
No.
Something
That's
else.
something else. Yep.
So
wish it was-
it's just enough to see and maybe get the light from it, I guess. But dude, I like the shot a lot. This is like poster.
Beautiful.
He is a little bit behind the scenes, but I don't know what that
Oh,
is.
yeah,
in
he
the
does,
back.
yeah.
I want to see the back. Whatever it is. Oh, okay. It's just
It's
oh,
the battery.
It looks like the paneling,
like
the Star Wars
posts.
paneling, but it's just a big one, and then he has a light in the back.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yep. Yep.
It's gorgeous.
Nice.
Gorgeous.
Let's see what else we got here. We got Alf Casper with his
Oh,
man. This is a great shot, man. He's like
I like
hanging
this.
out with the cat, which
cat.
has a shell on. What is this cat wearing?
But it's a
no,
sandwich.
it's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich. Oh, I like it.
Oh,
I just what goes on with, is it a filter that makes it so grainy at the bottoms and so
green.
It's green.
it's so green? Yeah,
It's got too
Yeah.
much green.
Super cool.
yeah. I loved that show, man. Alien life form Alf. That's what it.
I like
good
the
stuff.
go back. There's a lot here. I would have liked if you got that. Those are a little bright. These last ones are a little hot. And
Yeah.
the first ones are really nicely lit, except you did some
Some
tweaking
weird
to
filter
it to
that
make
made
it green.
green.
Like you must
Yeah.
have played
Yeah.
with the colors or something.
Super cool.
But if you go back, that's a nice angle. But I thought it was the next one. No, back. That one. See, that's a top down that works, man.
Yeah.
That
He
actually
wants
works.
the sandwich kitty. I'm surprised that kitty is still sitting there with the sandwich bread on it. I know my cats, when I had them, would not tolerate something sitting on them like that. They'd be like, I gotta go.
I need to get
I
this
like this.
Alf. It's a good
This is
figure.
the NECA
Take
Alf.
this back
Yes,
into
I need
whatever
that
you
color.
use to edit and dial back that green, man. and put it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Yep.
It's a good shot.
I agree with you.
All
That
your-
green is very
All your
saturated.
blacks are green. All your blacks are green.
Yes.
Everything's
Yeah. It's
green.
got
You're-
Super cool.
I mean, even if you use the green filter here, and I know like I've done that for forest shots, it's like you can get a little too much with it. You know what I mean? Like you can go overboard and you
Yeah,
can
you can
dial
go
that
overboard.
back in Photoshop or Lightroom, whatever you, or I know you use I think you edit on your phone. There's got to be something in one of those that allows you to take the green and just dial it back to a little more to red.
According to Crimson Viper, he says, "Got to be careful with the LED lights. Some colors oversaturate real easily. Try bouncing off some white cake boards, cut into manageable pieces."
Yeah, you can do that too. If this is a
Yeah.
green light, you could have bounced it on a white
Yeah.
card
Yeah.
and just bounced a little green. But it's
That would help sell that. Yeah. All right, Casper. Let's move on. Thank you for
But
sharing.
nice,
that.
man. Good composition.
Great
I like
stuff.
it. What you're doing.
Gibalda, man, doing some more Alien and Predator crossover stuff. I know Ian's got one too. I don't know if he shared it with us, but it did make articulated comic book art.
Yeah. And I think Extreme Sets also shared it, if I'm not mistaken.
Possibly.
I
But I
think-
like how they're playing Alien versus Predator on
Yeah.
the arcade.
And I
these
like
are
the
new
Vapor
wave
Burner,
toys, little arcade mats.
face hugger.
What is going on the left there? Like, what is
It's,
Oh, this
it's
is
a
oh.
Vapor Burner, and he has a face hugger on his face.
Face hugger on his face.
Yeah.
Hmm. I like the concept. I would have focused on them playing Alien versus
He
Predator.
had several shots, but this is the only one that he
Oh.
tagged me in because I saw several angles of this.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it was.
Because it's almost a little too much story going on. Like I love just them back to back would be good. You
Oh,
wouldn't even have to
yeah,
see
maybe.
all of them. You could just focus on the screen and see their arms and part of their shoulders and maybe their heads leaning in, and it would be
Yeah.
really, really cool.
Yep. I
You know,
agree.
like zoom in right there, and that would be a great shot.
And Vapor Burner with the face hugger could have actually been his own shot. I think that
Yeah.
Yep.
there, like you say, was just too much story there, and then Vapor Burner
Oh,
got
turn the angle, and it's
blurred
right
out.
there. It's right there. You know what I mean? That's the shot.
Yeah.
That's the shot
Yeah.
right there. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the shot. That's
I
it.
knew I saw a different angle of it, so I wanted to go over there and do that. But yeah. But yeah, if you guys need this little mat thing, you can buy this from New Wave Toys. I think they have it on their website
I gotta get some more arcade games.
because they do little 1/6 scale arcade cabinets and stuff. And
Mhm.
I'm still waiting on my Coke machine. It was due out this past December. I haven't heard hide nor hair about it. 1/6 scale Coke machine. So should be interesting.
1/6 scale Coke machine.
Yeah.
Wow.
1/6 scale Coke machine. Not going to go with so much that I'm shooting now, but I can pull out some stuff. I still got some figures. So, but yeah, I like the ingenious little bit of using these guys to do stuff besides like actually fight each other. And I'm a little sad that all the good ideas are getting taken. Here's Casper with another Alf. This is a cute little angle here. It's another top-down angle.
Yeah,
Lot of
that's-
green. lot of green. That's
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting all this green
a whole
from.
lot.
Yeah, too much green. Like I
You're-
get you're going for that alien, you know,
And
arrival
forest
vibe,
look or
but
something,
yeah,
yeah.
it's just
This is the
a little too
least
much.
offensive green there is here.
Yeah, that one.
He's
Yeah,
still heavy in the green. And yeah, he's using
This-
a green light. You can see it on his nose.
Yeah.
So that Ulanzi we gave you, it can change colors besides green.
No, it can't. No, it can't.
And again, you can take that down and post it with the right tool.
Yeah.
You just have to
Yeah.
find something that'll allow you to do that. I gotta say, like, I think this would be more effective if you were looking over Alf's shoulder at the dinosaur,
yeah.
bearing down, and you could really crunch them together. Like, that's the other thing that people do is they'll set it up like it's real. Like, oh, the dinosaur has to be back here and Alf has to be up here. If you put the dinosaur like right behind Alf, it's not going to look necessarily like he's right on top of him, you know, with the right focal length, with the right lens. I think he's using a camera, but like it's going to look like he's right on top, you know, like he's coming at him really quick, and it's going to compress it a little bit. It's going to look really good. But the top down here isn't, it actually kind of does work a little bit. Although the dinosaur doesn't look like he's running at him, but this is what you would use this for. I just think like there's a lot of empty space here too. You know what I mean? Like just think about.
I think the dinosaur just wants a sandwich. It scared Alf off, and that's going to have the
maybe he dropped the cat.
He wants that kitty
And
sandwich.
that stupid cat is just going to sit there.
Kitty
Yes,
hoagie.
apparently.
A kitty hoagie.
Kitty hoagie.
Baldo says, "Thank you. I scaled the mat from New Wave because this is a 112. So we'll try other shots. Great recommendations."
Oh yeah, yeah. Those were 112, right? Yeah.
I didn't know you had to really scale that, but yeah, Casper, this is great, man.
Yep. Good job, Casper.
Good job.
Let's watch
man.
that green.
Move down here. We got more Mythic Legions with Annual
Love his lighting.
Toy.
His lighting technique.
Oh, annual. Yeah, this is annual. Yeah.
Annual. Okay, you guys say it. All right. There you go.
Well, I could be saying it wrong. Who knows?
This is nice. This is nice. This reminds me of the first thing I did with Mythic Legions. The group of skeletons coming over some rocks, just walking. It's nice. What do you think, Pablo?
I love the lighting. I love the lighting on it. I like how he has that one dark side on his face, like the light's being blocked by that shoulder pauldron of his.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that the flare on the axe, on the edge of the axe.
Mm-hmm. That's post, right?
Yeah, I think that's
very,
cool.
very subtle, but yet very, very well done.
Because that is plastic.
Yeah. And the rim light around him is great, like on the shoulder pauldrons in the back. Like,
It's
his
that
lighting
nice
has been pretty good.
top-down fantasy godlight type of
Yeah.
thing. Like it's moonlight, but like it just has that godlight type effect.
It's really
Nice.
nicely done.
Nice, really nice.
I like it, but my eye goes right to the foot because it's so bright right there. That my eye goes right to the foot.
Oh,
I'm
because of the
sorry.
fog?
I mean, yeah, I like the shot. I think it looks great, but my eye instantly goes to the foot because it's just so bright right there. But and that's just because of the
Oh,
fog.
he just
You're
had
just
a
into
picture.
feet-
He wants
feet,
people
Mike.
to.
Yeah,
I think you're just trying to make sure he's got all his foot there. man.
there it is.
Right.
Kind of like the other Mythic Legion shot where they were busting out of the archway. It's a
Mhm.
barefoot thing.
It's a barefoot. Yeah.
Barefoot.
This again
Alright,
could
so
probably
we're
could be tightened up crop wise. Some of that top could come down. I mean, not that you don't need. It all depends. I would have brought it in a little bit from the sides.
Nope, run it a little tighter. Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
Steve Morrow says, "Can you elaborate on the focal length difference? Like, would a 100mm or a 35mm provide a better perspective?"
For which?
In regards to
Well,
we're talking about this.
I mean, one fills the frame without being.
Oh, for this one?
I don't know which one he's talking about.
Or are we talking about for Casper's dinosaur shot?
I think he was talking about
Whatever one we were talking about the
Casper's
focal
dinosaur
length, yeah,
shot. Yeah,
for the
Trevor was talking about compression.
over the shoulder thing.
And sometimes when you use, for example, like the Freddy shot you put in the thumbnail for the show, that's a 200mm lens, and the reason I use that is because of the compression. It makes things, you fill the frame without having to be close to it, and so it creates this effect that everything is so tight, even though you're 5 feet away from the figures. It really compresses it all in there and gives this different perspective. Whereas with a 35mm, it's just wide, and no matter how close you get to it, it's just, you're not going to fill the frame the way that that you would with maybe 100 or a 200 or
you
know,
can, but you'll get a little distortion.
You're
You're
gonna-
not
Yeah.
gonna get that
Yeah.
compression as much either. Like you
Yeah,
can get
all
a lot
around
more
the
in
edges.
focus with a
Yeah.
100 millimeter in frame. You know what I mean? In a tight frame,
Yeah.
it'll be
Yeah.
a little sharper.
I always go for a 200. Well, that's my go-to lens for toy photography. I mean, I've got other lenses, but if I want that figure to look like it's possibly a real life thing, that 200 is, man, it
Mhm.
does it. But
Yeah, I haven't shot with my
You know.
100 in a while, but
yeah, I've got 100 also, and it's good too. I mean, it's a macro. You got, if you want to fill the frame, you got to get close. But
Mhm.
like with the 200, you can stay 3 feet away, and your frame is full of that figure. It just looks incredible. But they all offer a little
Yeah.
bit different look. You just got to swap them. Don't be scared to get a lens out, put a lens away, get another lens, and put it on.
exactly.
You know, I mean, explore the tools. You know,
Yeah.
And I
Not
do that a
always
lot.
instinctual. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not. I do that a lot. I'll set up a shot and I'm like, man, I'm just not really feeling this. I'll be like, well, okay, I'll just swap lenses, refocus. You know, I'm not feeling this one. And that's what I do. And it's perfectly fine to do that, man. Swap lenses. Sometimes that's what it takes.
Yep, I do
You
it
know.
all the time.
If you have lenses, I mean,
It's usually between a 50 and 100 lately, though. But yeah,
yeah. Well, for Galactic, is you got to have a dang 14 millimeter, and stand 6 feet away. So
That's right.
I shot him with 100 this week. That's what I used on him.
Yeah.
Whew.
Wow.
I like that
this-
Superman shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Superman
we're getting
shot.
to it. We're getting to it.
Nas is
Sorry,
busy
I-
breaking
this
his
thing.
Enterprise.
His Enterprise.
Yeah, well, it's a piece of junk, man. It's already. Yeah.
You could have
Yeah, this is a
Galactus
nice
already
shot.
destroying it.
It's a
God,
good looking
this is-
shot.
Yeah, that's
I hate those knees, but that's a great looking shot.
See, I
It's
don't
a-
mind those knees. I like the fact that they
No.
bend and they still have like a round piece, to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a little
Yeah.
weird and it's very,
But it's a good
they
shot.
stand
It's a great
out.
shot.
But
Yeah.
this is a
I
great
like
figure.
this.
That's a good looking
I love this
Superman,
figure.
though.
I love
Yeah.
this figure.
It's Dark
Look,
Knight.
look at that hair.
Yeah, the
That
hair.
It's just
So good.
I'm about 2 seconds
pompadour
about
kinda.
throwing this in the trash, man.
I think it's a good looking shot.
Yeah, Davey does great stuff, man.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yep, he does.
Yeah, I'm about 2 seconds from throwing this in the trash.
And that's a straight center frame hero shot floating there in the air and just looks good.
This is where the air around him works. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Where you talk about, like, I wouldn't crop this tight at all because
No.
everything surrounding him supports and literally uplifts him, and it's like
Tells the
it's-
story. He's
Yeah,
floating.
it's
Yeah.
great.
Into the trash it goes.
Already giving up, man.
Dude, the saucer section will not sit straight. It's actually crooked, and it's going to drive me nuts every time I try to take a picture of it. Fuck that thing.
It's Photoshop.
Well,
man. It's
sand.
Photoshop.
Yeah. Photoshop it.
For $30, that thing should fit. I'm sorry, it's a snap together model. But
True.
don't get me started on that thing.
I like
Cool.
that. That looks
That's
good
cool.
right there. Look at that. It is cropped tighter here, and it does look good. I mean, it looks great. I like that one actually. I like the
Yeah.
crop. That's for a
I
cell
think the
phone.
air
huh?
underneath him works. Like, you could even crop
Yeah.
it tighter on the top and it would still work. But I do like
Yeah.
the shot as it is.
Local
Is that, is that on
What's
his
up?
cell phone screensaver?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it
so.
looks like.
But he's
Well,
done that on
yeah.
purpose. See how he's in front of the time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I like that's good looking. Looks good, man.
Oh, and like what you see, follow. See?
Yes,
Yeah,
follow his
Dave-
work.
Davey's
dude.
got
I'm
good
already
stuff. man.
following
He's
him.
got awesome work. Yeah.
See?
I don't know if
Yeah.
I do. Let me go over there and see.
Did Moss just throw out a toy?
It wasn't a toy. It was a piece of crap model I just bought.
You
What's-
threw out a
what
model.
was his name? Toys and Photography.
Toys and photography.
Toys and photography. Yep.
Toys and photography. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
yeah, it's
wanted
right
a
here.
tiny little Enterprise to shoot with Galactus, but that thing's more trouble than it's worth. It's in the trash now. And it's too big.
Is that cape? That cape's posable, isn't it?
It's wired.
Yeah,
It's got
yeah,
a
it's a
bendy,
wire.
bendy wire in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice. It's
Yeah.
a really nice figure. I love this,
This figure is amazing.
And he comes
Yeah.
with a battle damage head sculpt too.
Mm.
Yep.
Oh, the sold up like black eye and the lumps on
Yeah.
his
Mhm.
forehead.
Like one side of his
yeah.
face, like it just smacked.
Mhm.
Bro, yeah.
I got this.
What's
figure.
up, Lou?
The one.
What's
What's
going
up,
on, Lou?
guys?
What's going on, Lou?
Just,
Go on, local Lou.
yeah. There we go.
Steve says, "Ma sent that thing to Warp 4 and got the Enterprise out of there." Yeah.
It's in a black hole now.
I'm not going to try
It's in a
Star
black
Trek.
hole.
Anthony's watching Star Trek sucks. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Wukong.
Right, man. This is Toys and
Monkey
Photography
King.
again.
Yeah, Davey's showing off here. This is nice.
I want
This
this.
is really good.
I want that figure.
This
That's
set
cool.
is incredible. It's really,
Yeah.
really good.
That's Wukong, the monkey.
Yeah,
King.
Wukong.
I have the other one. What was it? The VC toys. I forgot. It's the one based on the game. It's the Aurora line.
Oh yeah.
I got that one with the magnetic feet. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. But this one just blows it out of the water, man. This one has all the parts, especially
Different
if you get
heads.
different heads. You get the deluxe edition. You get everything. That's
Yep.
like having a Spider. Oh, I'm not. What is it? A Deadpool with all the extra accessories, like the sideshow one that comes with all the speech bubbles, the grenades, different hand gestures, all of that. That's.
But then they had add-on packs for this too, and I missed those. I don't know how the hell. I
Was
missed
there
those,
an add-on pack? I did not
There were
hear
little add-on packs that had like one of them had like multiple swords. I think like this with the orange glow. All coming behind
Oh,
him,
that's
like, in
right,
effect.
yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
looked amazing, and
wow.
everybody sold out of them. I didn't even see them, and they were gone.
Did you
Wow.
check Gundam it?
Yeah, I checked Gundam and I checked VC Toy Box, and yeah, everybody's like sold out of them. There must have not been too many of them made. Unfortunately.
They didn't realize how popular they were. Accessory packs go quick.
Yeah, they do.
That's okay. I got this guy to make me happy.
Yeah, I didn't take no shots this week. I've been so hammered with everything. That looks so dope, man. I'm jelly. I didn't get one.
He's still up for sale.
I know, but I got this guy. This is my guy.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Samurai Deadpool.
Let's see. Yeah, Peyton.
Oh, is that the Bandai one?
Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't.
Yeah, that's right. Hit that like
Yeah.
button.
Is that the Bandai one, Lou?
Bandai.
Yeah, this is the Bandai one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
one.
the only one I don't have from that line.
It's
Just not a
this
big Deadpool guy.
the that's okay. That's okay. But this right here, this flap right here,
Yep.
this right here is a pain in the ass.
Mm.
It's supposed to protect his ass.
No, it's supposed to protect half of his ass. Because his ass is over here. He has ass plates. but back
I was
to
trying to get a semantic argument with it. I was just
They do
trying to
pop a
show-
little bit sometimes.
they
but,
they pop out often if you're trying
the
to get
shoulders,
wide
I find
spaces.
pop. The shoulder armor pops a little bit too sometimes.
Yeah.
There's
for
a great. I
mine-
love that line, man. I love everything.
Oh,
from
bro,
that line.
listen.
I have all the Star Wars ones, and I think I have most of the Marvel ones except for the Deadpool.
I want to get that Mando with Baby Grogu.
I have
That's so
that one.
good.
That one's
I
at my
have-
Barnes and Noble for
that's
$130.
God tier, bro. God tier. I even went as far as giving him
Because he comes with
fabric-
the little cart, right? The little cart.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I even went as far as making him a fabric cape that kind of drape over to the side, kind of
that's
reenact
nice.
the film. So it's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right. It hits the mark. But that brings me up to what I wanted to suggest to Maz and all of y'all. Because I didn't get to do a shot this week, but I know I want to do a shot doing team ups.
Yeah.
For the week. So
Team
that'll
Up
be like
Tuesday next week, guys. Thanks for reminding me.
you got it, Maz. Team up Tuesday. So it's like they don't have to be from anything the same. It could be any crossover as long as it's a team up.
Cool.
Team up. So
Okay.
something simple. Two figures. Don't need to be more than that. Very simple. Back to back. Whatchamacallit, like an assist type of thing. Whatever. He's like, yo, I got you. Go ahead, jump. It could be that. It don't matter. Tag team.
Ooh, I
Team
already
up.
got something in mind.
There you go. See, I said tag team. He thought of wrestling.
Team Up Tuesday, guys. There it is.
Hashtag
there.
Team Up Tuesday. Love it.
So that's the next for the next show.
That's for
It's gonna
next
be Team Up.
Tuesday, guys. We're going to do a Team Up Tuesday. Just hashtag Team Up Tuesday along with your normal hashtags. So we can go over it on the show. And, of course, tag me as you normally would. And we're going to have things team up, man. Anything can team up with anything, man. Anything. What's up, Luminar? How you doing?
Lumi.
Oh, hey, Luminar. It's been a-
I was going to read this from Steve Morrow, though, real quick. Would you guys shot a pic of a toy you don't understand the story behind? I guess he meant shoot.
Yeah.
A pic of a toy that you don't understand the story behind. I mean, like the Monkey
Yeah.
King, but wouldn't know the photo to create. What?
Yeah. All right. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. When it comes to toy photography, just take a picture of the toy. You don't really have to know the story. If it's a good guy, bad guy, as long as he's kicking ass, right? That's even if it's a solo photo, that's fine too. You take a picture of whatever you want, but it's a leg up when you know the medium that you're taking a shot of. So if you don't know nothing about Wukong or the Monkey King, there's tons of media on him, from cartoons to the
Video games and comic books.
comic books.
Yeah.
There's movies. Danny Young played, our boy Monkey King.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Danny Yang. Danny Yang played him, and his Monkey King is dope as well. If you know who Danny Yang is, Imp Man. There you go.
A lot of my shots of a lot of the characters I shoot, I don't know a whole lot of their backstory, but
Yeah.
I
think it's what it inspires, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
And here's the thing: he is a monkey man. He's the Monkey King, so he's half man, half monkey. On appearance. Basically, you can use him for turtles. You can use him for legions. You can use him for the Bandai Samurai stuff. You can use him for anything. He's technically a god. So, wherever his lore is, it just blurs the lines because he's a god. So it doesn't matter at that point.
But even not knowing that, he's obviously it's martial arts ninja type figure. It just looks cool. You could do whatever the hell you want, man. Yeah, definitely a lot of crossover possibility.
Yeah, because I've even shot some Joy Toy Warhammer figures against some Mythic Legion ogres. That works great too. So
yeah, 1/18th against giant 1/12 figures looks fantastic.
Those are fun to shoot. Yeah.
Nora's in the house. He first came in saying Rumble Society. I'm not sure what's all
up,
about,
man?
but I know it's a Mezco thing. But
I
he
think
said, "Evening, gents. Late party."
We saw your photo, man. It's
yeah,
great.
we went over your photo, man.
Love it.
Right now we got
Alberto was great, man.
toys and photography.
His next shot is great too, man.
This thing is awesome. Oh, I guess they did a collab. Like everybody had this monkey stuff. Oh, nice. This is a tight shot, though, man. I really love what they did here.
Yeah, I like the mist on the bottom. I like mist.
Look at that.
Look at that, man. Is that the headless horseman mount there? That's
what
I was going to use for my Dark Knight when I got the black version. I don't have the black one yet still.
I don't know if he custom digitally painted it or it's a custom painted Mythic Legion's horse, because he's got the white mane and I see the white hair on the hoofs.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So, and the white tail. So it's gorgeous though.
He may have just because there's a little bit of red. He may have just done that in Photoshop, like just taking it out.
Yeah,
there's a little red on the hooves and stuff like that. So
that's true. Yeah.
And this is a great shot.
It's a little more gray on this than the actual, but man, it's great though.
Commander Green says, "Oh damn, Pablo, don't say Joy Toy. Those Mexicans are freaking amazing.
They are,
Joy
man.
Toy is awesome.
I really want those Battle Sisters so bad.
Yo, the Battle Sisters look.
And did you see the new one they just showed off? Yes. The sister inside the huge mech suit.
The suit, the one that looks like a power loader.
Yeah, that thing looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I think that will help out Maz with his power loader fetish. Hey, I saw a Hot Toys Power Loader on sale on Amazon, but I know if it's not 2.0, you ain't going for it.
No, I don't want the 1.0 piece of junk. The loader itself is fine at 1.0. It's Ripley that's the problem.
Okay.
And the Ripley that I have is the wrong movie Ripley. So
I
agree with Nori. Yeah, I don't understand anything about the Rumble Society, but they're fun to shoot.
Yeah. I kind of want to get like with the blue guys.
Oh, the Cousin Eddie.
There was a pack of 3 blue guys in there.
No.
No,
that's if you're talking about my shot, no, that's so both, one's a custom Eddie, the other one's the new Eddie that came out, and then the Gomez is a custom painted.
It's too complicated. I don't want anything to do with any of them. Then don't worry about it.
Nah, see, Rebel Society stuff is Mezco's world with also open property stuff, kind of like Captain Nemo. You know,
Yeah.
so Captain Nemo is in Rebel Society, so it's that whole umbrella
Yeah.
of
Doc Knock.
yeah,
Pink Skull.
yeah. They
Basically a
usually,
line name.
yeah,
So,
and each character usually comes with like a comic book or a story of some type, just like your
Theodore Sodcutter.
yeah, Sod Cutter, exactly. So Sod Cutter is technically Rumble
He's Rebel
Society.
Society. Yeah.
So, you know, they come up with the cool, weirdest stuff. It just makes you want to, buy them and shoot them.
Sock
Like,
Cutter's under that umbrella too?
yeah.
Yeah. He's
No,
Rebel
he's
Society.
under Gangrene Estates.
Yeah, he's in the Grand Green
Oh,
States.
Gangrene
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was
So-
like,
Well,
That's
where did I
weird.
get the
That's a
Rumble
whole
Society?
different.
'Cause that was
Yeah, I think they're
Well,
doing
he's-
the EC horror type of
Yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
he's the only one that I got that would be Rumble Society, though.
No.
No.
He's not Rumble
No. Trevor's right. Because if it's Green Estates, they're doing their own subline on that.
Yep.
That's separate
It's more
from.
of a horror
I'm just
thing.
saying I got a Rumble Society sticker from something.
Yeah, well,
you
yeah, he
get
came
it.
with
That's-
stickers, and if you go
Oh,
to
they
the,
came with stickers. They cross promote stuff. in
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
He's technically
but back
under
to
the
the
Gangrene
shot,
Estates.
guys, real quick. I don't want to leave this hanging here, man.
Mhm.
I love his use of light here a
Yeah.
lot. This is
Mhm.
really nice, strong, rim light here from the top. Basically, just a down, light going down, a nice bounce over off
Yep.
to this here. It looks like they did a bounce because it looks like he's getting a little hot here on this side more than that side. Really nicely done.
It's a nice focus. It's really
The
Yeah,
good.
motion
very
in
nice
the cape
focus,
is good too.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get
He's
all
great
of
with
these.
composition.
Yes.
Too. Davy's got some great composition skills.
Yeah.
He's very good.
He just started following me, so I feel blessed.
You
Don't
should.
follow
Although he
him,
used to
he'll-
follow my old account, so he's
Don't-
just now following this
Yeah.
account.
Don't follow Maz. He'll jump off a cliff, and you'll never know what you hit.
There you go, man.
There's
There
the
you
Casper
go.
shots you're looking for.
Wow.
It's a nice
Oh,
shot,
like
Casper.
it, man.
Very nice. I like the first one a lot more.
All right,
I think.
hold on.
Yeah,
That
you can
one
play
too,
him
and
with the other stuff. I
That
gotta
last
tell
one,
you,
too.
you're in his
Wow.
first instinct, and it's the one he usually posts. I don't know if it's the first one he took, but it's usually the best. You know what's cool about this? I don't think this is intentional, but if you look at the fog, it almost looks like a skeleton hand kind of
Yeah.
coming around.
Yeah.
It
It's
does.
really
Yeah, I was
kinda
about to
cool.
say that too.
But
So-
dude, like, yeah, the contrast on this. You got enough detail in the dark areas. Go to the next one. The first three are pretty good. This one's a little overdone, but I still kind of like it. I still kind of dig it. That one's nice. I like. He's a little dark in the interior there. He just doesn't have much light there.
The last
That's
one I
good.
like because it looks like it's
That's nice.
a screen grab from the TV.
Yeah.
That blue color hue that you get when you take a shot from your TV because the lighting
Yeah.
doesn't.
From old,
Yeah,
from
so
an
it
old
looks
black
like-
and white.
Looks more
Yeah,
like
black and
Grandpa
white
Munster
TV.
there, though.
Yeah. It's a cool
Yeah, I think
shot.
the first one's your best shot. I think
Mhm,
the first
I
one's
agree.
the best one.
Especially
This is
with the
really
color
nice,
on the
man.
vapor.
I like the setup. I like the use of the. Is that what is behind? Is that a bat or is that a?
Yeah, it's the bat
Yes,
that
bat.
comes with
Okay.
with Dracula. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
We haven't seen this figure come into my store yet. People have been looking for him, but we haven't seen him.
It's a good
I
looking
mean, this is a very. What's going on with the feet? What's down at the bottom on the floor?
Some sort of bowls or cups or something. I don't know what that
Oh,
is.
looks like a wine. Yeah, I would have left that out, but
Yeah.
Oh, it is a wine bottle. Yeah, it's a wine
Yeah,
bottle
we'll
and
left
two
that out.
little. Yeah. I don't think you need that.
Chalices.
yeah. Blood.
It's
I
a
bring
really
the blood
harsh-
with me.
Yeah. Harsh, contrasty, photo. It looks good.
Yeah,
I
no,
like
it's
it.
but it's balanced. Like you got that dark up in the top left. You get the light down the bottom. It almost has that cross cut composition with the figure in the middle. I mean, it's a simple composition, but it's really nice, man. It's good.
I like the blown out shirt in the middle above the buttons. I like
Mhm.
that, and then the bottom where the buttons are is detailed. I like that. Super punchy.
Yeah, could have gotten a
Cool.
little bit more detail in that shirt, but it's still nice,
Yeah.
man. It's still a really nice shot. Just on a black background too, man. There you go. That's all you really need. Be cool if you got like a little dial for these guys, though, man. Like a little brick stone wall or something would work with a lot of these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
let's see what else we got. Casper, thank you for sharing. Oh, here's more shots of him. Oh, that's what he had in front of him, I guess.
Mm.
I think it comes with the figure actually, but I think on this one I like
I like the
last
black
shot.
and white ones. I like the black and white ones.
This one, you're really seeing the limitations of the posing of the neck.
That's a very comic book shot there right at the last one. It's very.
Mhm.
This one's probably his best one out of all of them.
This one I like the
Yeah.
most. Yeah.
I like the the angle here on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Good stuff, Casper. Pablo, man, look at this, man. Did the moose have legs? I'm confused.
They're there. They're there. I wanted to keep everything on that moose. Well, except for like the harness and then I did remove all the seams and joints because
the opening by the ear too for the horns and stuff.
I sealed that up because the way I have it posed, especially the neck, that gap was massive. So I had to really get rid of that. And then the one on the hip too, it was really noticeable.
And you guys get on me for removing joints, but look at you go. Look at you go. You're like, they're just toys. You can leave them.
Where it's
like,
appropriate.
No, I can't.
Wait, did somebody say massive gaps that I left behind? I'm sorry.
Man, put that tripod away.
I'm sorry, man. I'm like Godzilla. I always drag my tail.
Oh, God, something broke. What happened?
No, I like that. I was trying to do like I thought about doing a lay down, having a moose lay down in the shot, and I didn't think about it that way, man. It's a really good
There we
idea.
go.
It was tricky because I got so I jumped I pulled the trigger on both the moose. So I bought one off of rabbitsomething.com.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I had purchased it already and I made my first payment and they had already shipped it, when someone sent me the link that they were on Amazon cheaper. So I didn't even think twice and I got one from Amazon too.
Nice.
And they both got here at the same time. And then as soon as I got them, in my head, I was like, I need to have one of them laying down.
Mm-hmm.
And for about a month, I had it burning in the back of my head how I was going to do it. So I started researching how to lay down a moose, at least to make it look natural and properly. And I found an image.
You didn't actually Google how to lay down a moose, did you?
Yes, you did. Yes, he
Boy,
did.
Hey,
He did.
you know,
Yes, he did.
I did.
I know.
Except that
You have the ASPCA on you, my ass, man.
well, it sounds harmless, but one time I wanted to see pictures of grizzly bears, and I typed in because I wanted grizzly bears catching fish out of the river. I typed in grizzly bears, and I'm not going to tell you what came up.
Oh well, yeah.
It sounds harmless, lay down a moose, but I'm going to tell you what can come up.
Yeah, no joke. Actually, the way I searched it was moose laying on grass.
Listen,
There you go.
listen.
Yeah.
Nothing was worse than when someone told me to look up naked squirrel. Worst idea ever. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm going to do it after the show.
So is this Salvador Dali?
This is
because this is
kind of what it looks like, huh?
right.
a new submission here.
Okay.
They did a little BTS little video thing too.
Mhm.
He's new. I don't think I've seen this stuff.
Yeah,
here.
this is
No,
brand
me neither.
new. So
Look in
this
Toy
is a,
Shots. He's put
composite
stuff
of
in before.
sorts.
Yeah.
So he shot. He's got this background he wanted to use, and of course he shot his.
I think I would have just gone with that right there.
Yeah, there is I say Salvador Dali because it's like one of those things where there's just like little bits of things going on all over the place, like a collage almost, and that's what this ends up looking like. So
Yeah.
it's kind of going back to what I told Casper is like it's just like concentrate on doing some simple stuff in front of a background first before you get into compositing because it's very difficult. There's no shadows for any of these guys. The light is coming from all different directions.
And different hues of lights.
Different hues of lights. Yeah.
Reminds me
I
of
mean,
when I was a kid.
I'll tell you, it's an interesting thing, but like, if that's your thing, I guess.
What
Sorry,
did you say,
Mike.
Mike?
Well, when I was a kid, we used to collect stickers, and we would put
Yes.
stickers and arrange them so that they would look like they were
Color
having
forms.
these battle scenes. Yes, color forms.
There you go.
Color
Yeah.
forms.
Yeah.
Color forms.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, look just like that.
Which, you know what, would be kind of cool, dude. I'm like trying to find the positive in it, but like do it like color forms. That'd be kind of cool. If you actually outlined every one of them and had them like one color, it'd be pretty cool. I'd be down.
But,
But
That's what it
I'd
does
love
look
that.
like. Yeah.
I'd follow that for
Heck
sure.
yeah.
So Lucan, what we're really suggesting though, without the color form, is
No, do that.
is to just kind of
Yeah, no,
let's
stick with
just
the
try
color
to rein this in and let's
Mhm.
just a bit more
Mhm.
more about one figure, maybe two at most. Let's not get
Mhm.
too crazy yet, and work on getting the lighting and stuff to work with what you're trying to shoot. So,
Mhm.
as it was pointed out here, Maul and the clones and stuff, they're all different light sources. You want to really try to tie in, especially if you're going to use a background, you want to tie in your light source with your figures, so we can tell by the shadows of these buildings that the light's coming from over here, kind of behind, maybe a little bit off this, right about here, I guess.
Mhm.
So I think that's the sun or whatever here, right? And it's casting these shadows from these buildings. So that means your hotter side is going to be here, and your darker side is going to be here on Maul, and the same thing with the first trooper.
With the first trooper, yeah.
Hotter side is going to be kind of his back and around this arm a little bit, and then it's going to be darker here. So you really want to take in consideration where the light source is coming from and the image that you want to use for your background, and then let's try not to get too crazy with it. I know there's a lot you want to do, a lot you want to say, but let's just rein this in and learn the techniques first before you go completely into it like this.
Well,
Try
first
this.
and
If you've
foremost,
got
have fun.
Yes, of course,
Yeah.
have fun.
But
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
if you're here to get better, though, that's all good advice. Like I would say, take the same background if you want to try it. Have Maul just have him standing on the ground in the front. Get that down, and then literally take a light. I don't know what kind of light you have, but it should be like sort of a focused light. Even if it's like a light bulb with some foil around it or something like that, where the sun is behind Maul. And then take a piece of white card and put it in front of Maul at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And then shoot him there. And then if you want to composite it like that, then at least your lighting is going to match your background a lot closer. And then just work on getting him on the ground, put a shadow underneath him so it looks like he's actually standing on the ground. Simple stuff, man. Simple stuff. Start simple. This is way too much going on.
Yeah, you get a lot. But
do appreciate
it does work for like a sticker book. Like I like that concept.
Or go the color forms route, because that would be cool.
Yeah,
the color forms were it. They had that little shiny.
Yeah,
they were all one color.
And the vinyl, little vinyl, thin vinyl ones.
Yeah, you use a plastic wrap filter effect in Photoshop or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on here. Thank you, Lucan.
Cool job, though.
Turtle Toy Fanboy, we got a little bit of Power Rangers going, kicking this dude.
All right, Turtles and Power Rangers. That's my cue to take a break.
Raza.
That's more local Lou.
Lou, you're the Power Ranger guy. You just got here. Go for it.
Yeah, that's nice. I know he was going for Tommy's famous kick, backspinning kick. With Razar, I see it. It looks good. I would adjust his pose, but I know he's going for the realism in the kick, and with the way Jason David Frank throws his kicks, it looks kind of lazy, or at least his suit actor, it looks lazy as far as the kick goes, because they're not literally trying to kick the individual, but they're trying to execute the movement. So there's ways to cheat it, and it looks like this is one of those cheat moves, but he's applying it to an actual real attack. But it looks good. Kind of sending them off. I would have adjusted Razar a little bit instead of looking like he's actually falling back, because he's just gonna fall into a wall. Usually with monsters this big, they don't fall back; they kind of stagger back a little bit. Also, I would just straighten that left leg of Tommy's. Just straighten that left leg and kind of twist his body more towards that direction, the left direction, and extend that leg out, and kind of have his foot pointed more sideways than standing straight up and down. That's just because of the way that kick is supposed to be.
Is this a spinning kick?
Yeah, if it's a spinning kick. Because
there wouldn't be any power.
Yeah,
Well, if this is a spinning tick, you probably want the toe to be pointing more towards the camera and the heel
yeah,
pointing
that's what I'm
more
saying.
towards the wall, away from him.
Yeah, turn it sideways so that way, it shows impact. Is like
Power.
yeah, because here it looks like his kick is very excuse me, lazy and sloppy. And this is Tommy. He's not lazy and sloppy. So
And that, and of course, his body is not quite turned. His torso should already be turned past this foot, so it should be turned actually away from the camera if he's doing that. His head might still be facing towards his opponent, but his torso is going to be more towards this other wall because his torso is going to
actually, no,
twist first
no.
to bring the foot around.
His torso will actually be towards where his left leg is. He'll be twisting more like you're leading with the kick. You're not the kick is not coming behind. You know what I mean? Unless he's doing a
Well, it depends on his spin then, because your typical spin, you're going to use your body's momentum to give you the leg the power. So you're going to turn, and your leg's going to follow you, and that's where the power is going to come from. Because
yeah,
your
but this
body
is a
is
back
giving the-
spin kick. It's different. It doesn't. It's this is a aerial kick. It's not like whatchamacallit, a planted kick where you're using your body. You're using aerial momentum at this point. So basically, it's like a corkscrew in midair, and you're extending your leg.
Okay. But as far as the lighting and everything goes, I think it's pretty nice. It's
It's
a lot
pretty
of
cool.
green though. It's a lot of green. I don't know if that's intentional, but
Ooze and Tommy. That's all you need to know.
I
What do
would
you
have
think,
dialed the
Pablo?
green down a little bit. I think it's a little hot behind him. And then probably put a bounce from that hallway just to bounce some of it back. I think because there's light coming from that hallway, and the back of Raza is not lit up, like it's in shadow. So I think
Yeah.
he needed a little bit more light, just to give him a little bit of rim light over his shoulder. I think it's a little too dark there, right there. Because the way the light is casting from that hallway, like you should see a little bit of rim light on him, just a little bit, not like a whole lot. It wouldn't be hugging his whole shoulder, but just a little bit of separated. And I think other than that, I think that's it. But I think that green is a little hot on behind Tommy. Like it's really like in your face. Like I would have dialed it down a little bit. But it might have been the fog too that probably caused it. The atmosphere that he used probably caused that, like that overexposed. But it's a cool shot. I like the concept is pretty neat, having both of these going at it.
But I think Lou's right too. This guy should be staggering instead of falling backwards. And I agree with you on the light. We want to bring him out of that shadow a little bit more here in this.
Because he has it looks like there's a little bit like on the neck, but I think some of that should still be on the shoulder also.
Yeah.
Like right, yeah.
You know, with this shot, it also looks like this is like mid after delivery, right? And you really don't want to do anything mid after delivery unless you're doing the still photography where you have multiple of the same figure kind of moving in different segments, kind of telling the story through the body, kind of like what you see with Spiderman in a panel where he's leaping from one rooftop to the other, and they're all shadow silhouettes of himself until you get to the main one, which is usually in front of him, and it's solid. So, you know, it kind of looks like one of those. Like this is one of the movements in the middle before you get to the beginning and end.
Oh, you found him.
I've had him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot you did have him.
Who's that again? I'm joking.
Dead man.
I'm joking. I am joking. I know Dead Man can't do shit. Dead Man. Yeah, I know.
We're gonna move on here.
Ooh, there's the
Green
Ahsoka
with
shot.
the Ahsoka. This is the
Oh, wow.
fixed Ahsoka shot. Because he did have to fix it. I won't tell you what he did to fix it. If he wants to tell you, he can tell you. But Trevor,
There's the
man,
details in the back.
you like your hot toys, man, and like you
Way
like
back.
your Mythic Legion.
Love this Ahsoka too, man. This is one of my top figures of the year. Looks great, man. Love the light and those. You know, it's I guess that's the details again, and you can sort of see, like, if you know what you're looking at, you can see what it is. But like, it works. It almost looks like a Coruscant, city street or something like that, and he makes it work, man. I like the light. I like the way it's hitting the Leku on the inside part, and there's enough, in the shadows. There's enough light in the background to define the figure. So yeah, this all works. I like the composition too. Yeah, it's nice. Right on the thirds.
So he really wants to talk about that kick some more. Apparently, she. Have you ever thrown a kick like this in your life?
Is that the person who did the shot?
That specific kick.
I know karate, man.
Karate?
Mixed martial arts, capoeira, Shotokan. Yeah, bro.
No, that. Yeah,
Ooh.
okay.
Right, sorry, you want to go back?
No. I was just talking about his comment, man.
Dude, look at Darth Matter art, man. Bringing it, man. Look at this.
Hell,
Captain America. This is gritty, man. This is like DC gritty here. This is like, I can do this all day gritty.
Right.
This is too legit to grit.
I could do this all day.
Too legit to grit.
I'm Batman. I mean, Captain America.
Yeah. Wait, wrong universe. This looks great.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't want to get that expert started.
Okay.
We don't.
Let's all play nice. Let's all play nice.
Listen. I'm not going to get offended. It's just words. Listen, experience. It's not an expert. It's experience. Knowing kicks. That's it. If you don't like the critique of the kick, okay, that's your opinion. We're all giving out our opinions. It's fine. You don't have to.
Let's not hover on that, man. Let's hover with Dead Man over here with Captain America. Dead Man's looking at Captain America over here. Actually, I'll point him this way because that's where the screen is.
Yeah, I love this. I think this is really, really nicely done.
This is the Hot Toys Captain America too, man. Yep. This is awesome. I love
Cap.
You get the little hint of warmth over here. Whatever he's looking at over here is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it works because there was explosions and fires and stuff going on there, and it was mainly he's got the right tone for this part of the film. And I like that he's got the shield like right over his face. It's like cutting in a nice spot, like the third, and it's really good. I really like this.
Is awesome. Chase Magnitude is that Captain America is a good composition. Shows you
absolutely
don't really need to do a full body shot.
Mm-hmm. And not just because it's a hot toy either. There's some really good looking 112 figures that you can get some tight shots on, and they look really good.
That 20th anniversary kept. That one's a really nice
dude.
One.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, yeah, that one's all right. You
even Legends, absolutely for sure. Yep,
there he is.
There he is, right there. Yep,
it looks great.
Of course,
you
can see the pixels on the way I did that, but yeah, we'll go back to that.
Well, I mean, again, it is a toy, but you can get really tight. That looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that 20th anniversary cap can do pretty awesome stuff like this. So
yeah,
don't have to be a hot toy is the point.
No, but I mean the hot toy. I mean that looks great because it's a hot toy. I mean, no doubt about it. That looks incredible.
Adrian, man, it was last
no,
time.
no late entries. No late entries.
You again, man.
Unless it's a night shot in the kitchen.
He wants to. He has specifically in the message. So it's like
he wants you to smell what he's cooking. That's what it is.
My feedback is she's as stiff as a board, man. You got to bend her a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a little.
This was the aftermath. He left her in the rigor mortis.
He left her in the starch.
He left her paralysis. He left her in paralysis.
Twitching and even.
As far as the shot goes, man, the shot's pretty solid. I'd like a little bit more light on his face, like a little bit more bounce there on his face if possible. And of course, you want to get that. I mean, if you ever picked up somebody like that, they're not gonna lay out that flat. They're gonna kind of sag.
Yeah,
you need to accommodate.
It's a tough thing to get. Like you have to figure out where you want them to hold them because like you can only get so much of a bend out of some of these figures, and a lot of times like it's good to like do it by the neck. Like they're just kind of holding them like, Spider-Man's got some strength, but at least the neck can kind of go back as if it's like flopping.
A good figure to get if you want to do these type of poses is those TB League 112 scale female.
Bison body.
Yeah.
The bison,
Yep.
those you can get that
Those
pose
can
on
bend.
it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Single songwriter popped in. Hey, how you doing? And he says, "Did Spidey buy a new doll?" It is a great composition, though. I do
it's cool.
like it. And I love all the lighting here. But yeah, I would want to get his face a little bit more lit up.
bounced. Yeah.
He's fallen really into darkness here in the face. Which obviously you got light here and probably light coming from here. So yeah, it makes sense. But I still want to brighten this up a little bit. He's getting a little too dark. And yeah, as we mentioned before, her posture is a little weird for being held like that. So
yeah, I want to see like a night shot in this kitchen.
Yeah,
maybe he's drinking that soda and he's got his mask.
One day he'll give it to us. One day,
one day,
one day he'll give it to us.
And he says, "Oh yeah,
you're giving me night. You're giving me the kitchen, but you're not giving me the night kitchen."
Oh, apparently, to bend this figure, you're gonna have to apply heat to the point of melting. So
yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I agree.
Adrian says they did send you something. I don't know what.
Sent me something?
I guess that's what it said, man.
Well, he left
a while ago.
And then single songwriter, the room looks great.
Yeah, the room looks pretty cool.
All right, back to where we were.
He did. He actually did. Oh, dude. Yeah, there you go. Like, all right, okay.
Why didn't we send it to the group? What's up with that?
Because
I would work a little bit more on this, but yeah, dude. I mean, the lighting looks great. Do something like you've had him sitting at that table, like looking like, oof, what a tough day, and like the bottle in his hand, like that with this lighting. Yeah, man.
Next Tuesday.
Good.
Next Tuesday.
Did he send it or no?
Next Tuesday. Team up. It's Team Up Tuesday. Have 2 people at the table.
Oh yeah.
Now he sent it. He sent it.
Oh, don't show it. Okay, all right. But yeah, I mean that's the night. That's great.
There you go, man. Nighttime. You got it. You got what you wanted, Trevor. Now, do you feel like a real boy?
Yeah, like a little more going on in the shot. I'm not sure what's happening here, but
oh my God, never satisfied, Trevor.
Moz, he sounds just like you.
But he's got the lighting. This is it, man. This is what I wanted to see. This looks so good with this night lighting. Yeah. Nighttime lighting looks great.
Very nice lighting on this, man. I'm really.
You could have him making a sandwich, maybe a cat sandwich or something.
He's got some food out on the counter. Like he's got his coffee mug here, and looks like he's in the fridge. But you need some light from that fridge somehow.
Oh, is the fridge open? Yeah,
the fridge is open.
That would be. Oh, dude, yeah. Just
shine hard
a
to
light
do,
from the back.
That, man.
No, you could shine a light from it over here if you had a snoot on it, like just really hit it.
If you had a snoot, yep.
And that would sell it, I think.
I would do the shot twice, one with a snoot light and then one without it. That way you can kind of paint the light.
You can also get those little tiny lights, man, like the little battery operated lights that they'll just they don't last too long, but if you get it in there real quick, it would look a lot like it would look a lot like an appliance light like that. Like it would just light the whole thing.
Light.
Great.
Oh yeah. Let's go back because we still have lots to do. Where were we? We were here with Casper when he's got his band on stage. He did the mash.
The Monster Mash. I kind of want to go see that movie now.
Smush. He used the Funko Run DMC stage to create this diorama, he says.
I like it.
Added all kinds of lights, cut out the back for the ability to swap inserts. Dude, you cut up that Run DMC thing, man? That was worth millions.
And that's why they're overstocked at Walmart.
I'm just looking for Borders because Borders sent you. And here's the second version here. I guess it's kind of more of a BTS, like no real effects gone to it, just straight up. Actually, they're both good. I like them both.
Yeah.
Where's that trellis from? That's from a Run DMC thing?
Yeah, well, I don't know about the trellis, but the backing is from the Run DMC Funko Pop.
Oh, I don't care about the backing. I want that trellis.
Yeah, I asked him also where he got that from, and he never
lights.
Replied. The lights are from the
Casper's
Christmas
Secrets.
Oh, the lights are from those Christmas 2-packs during the winter. Because I have a set of those
that light up like the little dial, like the little Christmas scenes, like the shit.
And they work great for stage lights like that.
Yeah, damn it.
Steve Morrow says, "Remember, if you don't want Trevor's criticism, you can pay a super chat."
Correct. Absolutely.
Oh, that's right.
$5 and I will say nothing.
Or if you want him specifically to go over your piece, it's $10. Just kidding. Single songwriter says, "Great to see the classic monsters in color. All we had was black and white growing up." This is true. This is true.
I like this a lot. I mean, I'm assuming they're all kind of just grooving on stage, but the lighting is cool.
It works, yeah, because it looks like
They're
a
well
a
lit,
concert.
and it's just
I love the
fun.
flares from the
You know what I
lights.
mean?
Great. The only thing I would look at here, Casper, and there's nothing really wrong with what you did here. It just I would address Wolfman's pose to make him, if you can, if the figure can do it, have him looking up, kind of in a howl. That would have been my particular take on that. Not necessarily this, because he's like, oh, my hair.
Well, he's got a dandruff problem, man. It's
Yeah, but you
can't-
get him
come
looking
on,
up, it could look like he's howling. You know,
Yeah, let him.
Be kind of cool.
Might have some ticks.
Exactly.
Ticks, you
Looks
know.
like he's
But
got
yeah,
a
it
tick
looks like
right
the
there.
Rob Zombie video. I agree with you, Nora.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, the first thing I thought of was like Monster Mash, and they're all just kind of jamming on stage.
Yep.
So it's fun. It's
The
fun.
fleas, I'm sure.
The light that's on the sign behind them is a little hot. Like I didn't need that much light on there, but that is my only criticism really.
But it's Booby's toy box.
Okay, was that added to it or was it on there?
No,
already?
he added it. Yeah, he made it where he can change the insert.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
War
this is
501st, man.
interesting.
He's got
For
this
the
cool
Xbox.
Halo thing, and he's got it shot in front of the box for an Xbox
Mhm.
Series
Okay.
X, I guess. And he's got some green tones in here. Yeah, some green lighting tones. Some
Wow.
fall.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
This looks like the. This is the
This
one.
would have been a
toy box.
great vertical shot.
I think that's the Jazzwares one.
So. Yeah, you mean vertical? Instead of doing the widescreen.
Yeah, if you go to the front, if you go to his actual shot, like if you
Yeah,
crop that
there's a lot of-
vertically and had those little dots like fading out, it's really kind of interesting. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I don't, I don't hate the Xbox thing being in there, but I think it just looked cooler without
Yeah, I
it.
would definitely
Yeah.
with you. Crop it kind of like that.
Yeah, and have all that space up. Again, this is another one where you could have. There's something interesting going on with that space. Like you
In
could
all
have
honesty,
it in there.
He even removing the word and the logo Xbox, people would
Would
know
help.
that that's the Xbox because of it's
Yeah.
known to have that little
Yeah.
grill on top. So
I agree.
yeah,
'Cause you also get your
great.
lights. You can see the lights here from the side too, and you don't really want to show that.
I mean, the green is fine. It's fine. I think I wouldn't have gone as hard with the green, but it works. I mean, I know it's Xbox, so
It's
that's
Xbox.
cool though. That's a cool.
Exactly.
It's a cool concept and cool idea. Nice.
We got Adrian again with
Nice.
the mummy. He's got the mummy.
I need to get that accessory kit.
I need the mummy in the nighttime though, Adrian. Like,
Yeah, he wants it at
I'm
nighttime
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
with the refrigerator door open.
Making a
That's
sandwich.
Oh, that would be good.
That would be
Put the
awesome.
mummy in the kitchen. Oh yeah.
He's been asleep.
You
for
know what
so
he's making?
long.
You know what he's making? A wrap.
Ooh, rap.
Oh,
There we
boom.
go.
yeah.
There you go.
That sounds awesome. That's great.
All right. Dark
Ooh.
collection here, Mike. What do you think of this shot, man?
Well, good to see Dark's collection put something up. I hadn't talked to him in a while. I think it's a fine shot. I mean, I like the angle of the pose, and the hand is on the bottom of the pistol. That when you have a figure that can bend like that, that makes it nice, So I mean, it's well lit. I don't see. I mean, you might put a little light behind, just to bring it off the background a little bit, but maybe you wanted the background dark. I might have cleaned the string off the right arm right there from the jacket.
Yeah, that's where my eye went.
And aside from that, though, it's well lit. There's not much separation from the background, but that might be your intention. So that's just an artistic choice. So, but aside from that, that's it. I think it's a fine shot.
Did a good job in getting the catch light on the eyes.
Yeah. Oh, those aren't painted on?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
it looks too. It's got that glossy look, so it might be painted
Yeah.
on, but it's got that glossy
Yeah.
look from the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
right
looks
on.
like a
There
catch
you
light,
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, shout out to Rin Tolentino. Man, he's did some
What's up,
awesome
man?
artwork too, man. You guys should check his stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dark's collection, great shot, buddy. Thanks for sharing. Casper, now see, this is cool. I like this. This tells a story. I don't know.
Dark Turtle. about to jump on Bebop and Rocksteady.
This is probably the best one here, in my opinion.
I think it is.
I think
that
it
last
is.
one is the better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the atmosphere up here to kind of bring him into the shadows, and then they're, of course, in the light, thinking they're all safe.
Yeah,
Which is awesome.
I agree.
It really tells that story. I really dig that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Nah,
him
this
looking
is
up.
a beautiful
This is
shot.
good, man. Yep.
This is a beautiful shot.
Yeah. Casper, you're knocking it out of the park with this one, man. Just saying.
Yep. Good job, Casper.
Yo, Casper,
Definitely.
bro, 5-star shot, bro. 5-star shot.
Who needs all those computer graphics, man, that you've been doing, man? Look at this.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's been utilizing
You just apply yourself, you can accomplish anything.
this dial really well.
I still haven't opened up that Dark Turtle. I'm waiting to
And
get
that
the second one.
Dark Turtle's fantastic.
I
I haven't
know.
opened them up either because I haven't bought them yet. I still have Slash, but I haven't shot them yet.
Yeah,
I need to
very
shoot
good.
my Slash actually. I mean Slash.
Dark Turtle?
No, I've shot the Dark Turtle. What's the name of that other the
Sprag?
him? I need to shoot him. I haven't shot him yet.
Yeah.
This is great, man. I like the use of the blues up here, and then it goes into this pinkish down here. It's really nice. This
It's almost got
hue.
that like that cyberpunk vibe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
This is great, Casper, man. Thanks for sharing
Very
this one.
good.
It's awesome.
Best
dude,
one tonight, for
wonderful toys, man. We got Harley Quinn and Catwoman, and apparently everybody just needs to relax. Be cool. Be cool. Super cool.
That's how you throw a kick.
This is F8, 180th of a second. I
loco.
I like the pose on
What do you
both
think?
of
I
them.
often wonder why people shoot that high speed.
Yeah,
Unless
you don't
you're
need to
not
do
using a
much for
tripod,
yeah,
I guess.
handheld. That'd be a handheld speed, wouldn't it? I mean,
With this,
Well,
yeah, you must be
well, you
holding
typically
it.
don't want to handhold something beyond the focal length of your lens. So I mean, shutter speed beyond the focal length of your lens,
Yeah,
or slower than the focal length of the lens.
well, they might have sped it up because he's got too much light and he can't control the light either. I mean, he might use the shutter speed to bring less light in the shot because they wanted the aperture or whatever where they're at, and ISO was already at 100, so it wasn't any lower you can go there. So maybe they just didn't want to let as much light in.
Is that what the shutter speed is for? Like,
do that.
I don't have shutter speed in
The
my.
faster you shutter, the less time it has to expose the image, and so that there's
when
less
you-
light on the image.
Yeah, when you think you
It's
want
quicker.
more or less light, that's shutter speed.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
All right.
That's shutter speed. Shutter speed controls your light. Just
Oh, and also aperture does too, though. I mean, depending on what focal range you
Well, it's a-
change, it's how wide open the lens is. So.
at some point it does, yeah, but not as drastically as a shutter speed. Shutter
Yeah,
speed.
the
is
shutter
like,
speed has more. Yeah,
But generally, like 180, this is you want to capture something moving. You want to capture some
Yeah.
motion. You know what I mean?
Rain,
Like
snow, wind blowing.
it's fast.
God,
yeah.
I mean,
That's what she said.
you know, I shoot it like 2 or 3 second exposures a lot because
Yeah,
fog.
I
I
tend
want
to-
the fog to
Yeah.
dissipate and stuff. So,
yeah.
but that's on a tripod. Obviously, you can't do that. handheld.
No, I can't do that with a tripod. No.
No,
the
you
tripod
have
daddy.
to have a tripod.
No, you have to have a tripod. Yeah, you have to have a tripod for that.
Okay.
Give out my tripod to nobody.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot. Going down that road again.
The shutter speed. What do we think of the
You got us
shot?
both.
I like the composition. It's good. I like it.
I like
Telling
the
a story.
poses on both, but I do like
seeing
the way
more an
Catwoman
action
is posed.
pose from them, like they're ready to go. You know what I mean? But I mean, it shows that they're confident. I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's
I
what,
just
like,
can't get over Harley Quinn's front. I don't like her front. Her front waist right. I don't like the way that suit looks on her.
It
I
does
mean,
look
that's
very
just me.
masculine in this area. Just the way that
It's
Yeah,
the way
she does
the
it.
figures made.
Yeah.
It's-
And that's not his fault, It's just
Yeah.
I think
I like the choice, and I'm sure this is not just happenstance, but the choice to have relax.
hmm
I mean, just a composition wise of this photo, and they
Mhm.
have these two guys. This one's bearing a sai here.
Yeah.
I don't know if this has got a weapon or not. It doesn't look like
No,
it.
it looks like he's.
Looks like I'm not sure.
She's
what that
threatening
is.
people here, and she's got the thing. She's already saying relax. Like either you're gonna get dealt with, or you can just walk away. You still have a choice.
Mhm.
She's not going.
The light's good. The light looks
Yeah,
very much like a
Mhm.
back alley, cityscape lit by like a street light or something like that. So it's nicely lit.
Yes.
I love those boots on those girls, man. Those boots are awesome. I
Those
don't know
boots
what
are made for walking.
they sure were.
You're all about the feet tonight, Mike.
I know,
How
right?
is your feet, man? You got off the throw man who's on you.
Been cutting feet from the shop for the past couple of weeks. He's admiring the feet, baby.
I think you
You
got
know, it's a undervalued. You know, I
all
don't
right.
know.
There's one
What do you
more-
call it, Lou? The
Thanks for sharing.
patas. What are those? What are those? How do you say that?
AO.Z going to the ball game, man.
Patas.
Yes.
Oh, patas. Oh, in Spanish, yeah,
Patas.
patas, yeah.
Patas.
I don't know this figure, but
That's from that video.
Oh, yeah.
Anime. The
Anime.
Basketball anime. Yeah.
I
Slam
know he
dunk.
introduced some grain on his shot to try to match up the grain that's in the.
I like it.
picture.
I like
Yeah,
this.
it's cool.
Yeah, because this
is
is
really
obviously
nice.
a composite, background or maybe shot on top of
Mhm.
And
still a
and the
background.
16:9 works with this shot.
Mhm.
Makes
Yeah,
them
what
look
sells
fun.
this with like not having any other elements to like have a middle ground or a foreground is that he matched the lighting. It looks like it belongs in there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It looks like a stadium or something like that.
Yep.
He's in, so it's cool.
And it really helped with the grain. It really helped sell the.
Yes.
And that,
Yeah.
and that lens flare too.
Yeah.
That's one of those elements that you want to sometimes incorporate to help tie a a screenshot of background to a foreground. Is you can try to put like a color over it or your grain over it, just something that's going to help.
Little film grain. Yeah.
A little film grain, a little film color, and which will saturate everything, kind of
Yep.
make it all look like it's part of that same
Mhm.
color, like it was shot with that
Mhm.
same lens. So just
You
things
got to
that-
like the end effect of the grain, obviously, but like if you've already got it in the background, then you should definitely have it on your figure.
Yep.
Yeah. definitely try to match it. AL.Z, thank you for sharing that, man. It's great
Yes.
stuff.
Very nice.
Adrian, getting so much of our time tonight. Here's the Beskar Mandalorian hot toy right
Okay.
here. I don't know what he's doing with his gun. I assume he's
It's
holding
a
by the
rifle.
butt.
My gun. This is for shooting. This
Yeah. I think with the hand being cut off though, it looks weird. I don't know, Mike. This is the one where I would expect you to back me up on because we're cutting off appendages.
No, Mike, don't back him up. Don't back him up.
Mike.
Do it, Mike. Rip it.
Rip it apart. Let's go.
Do you agree with the hand being
I
cut
mean
off?
the
Weird.
the elbows, the gun, I think, I think there's a lot cut off there that doesn't need to be, but that's the tip. The whole top part of that weapon is cut off, and I mean, I don't know. It's an artistic choice.
It's a little bit of a
Really?
tangent from top
Really?
to bottom.
Here I was
Yes.
jumping on the train
I don't
saying,
know.
"I want my hands. I want to see what they're doing."
I don't know.
Because it literally
I
cuts
mean-
the image into a third and two-thirds.
Where's this guy standing? I mean, where's he standing that he's on level with these TIE fighters anyway? Where?
Oh, that's better.
There we go.
That's better.
There
That's
we go.
better.
Oh, there we
you
go. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
that tells way more of the story because before it's like he's in the sky with the TIE
Yeah.
fighters. This here shows that he's probably standing on something.
Mhm.
I can see him holding the weapon. This is much
Much
better.
better.
Much better.
And he
Yeah,
has
much
the
better.
eyes on line too. You can
Well,
see
he's,
the
he's not matching the background on this, though. Your composition is
Yeah.
not quite right on this. I mean, it's a great idea, and I see you're trying to bring some of the oranges and reds from the sky into his armor and stuff, but he's just way too dark on the front here, and these aren't matching up with the blacks and the rest of the shot. So it's just
Well, he'd probably be in.
he
I
would
mean,
be
that's to be a
darker.
second light source because he'd be in silhouette if it
Yes,
was following.
Sure
you know what
would
I mean?
be. There'd be some fill light in the
Um,
front. For
so
sure.
you'd have to have like again some sort of motivated source of light off the side, or it's imaginary. Something's happening. He's walking into a city or something like that from there. But
Yeah.
so that doesn't bother me so much.
Mm-mm.
It might have been brighter. You might have had a brighter light behind him to sort of simulate that sun, like really almost streaming around him. It probably would have the edges of him glowing almost. You know what I mean? Have that like
Yeah.
soft. But I still dig it. It's still,
Yep.
still
In
nice.
portraits, that's what we would look for. And if we did natural light portraits, we'd go out there with a fill flash and we'd look for light behind the female, lighting up her hair, giving her that natural rim.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Shoot some fill.
You get that
flash in
soft
the
glow
front.
around there. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of light you'd be looking for in a portrait. And this is kind of a portrait shot. I mean, this is kind of a,
Mhm.
so I get it. I
He
like
needs
this
to
one.
be using bounce cards or something then for this lighting because you can see the hot spots from his lights.
Yeah,
And that's something you
That-
wouldn't really be seeing.
very back.
This was an ambient light source all
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, I probably would have.
Softbox with a bigger softbox or something.
Yeah,
Uh,
and I
bigger
would have.
light source.
I would
Golf
have cropped it right below the gauntlet on that other hand because
And
having
back the light source up.
yeah, and then it'll
Yeah.
get rid of that weird black from I
Yeah.
guess from the bottom of the screen on that bottom right corner.
Yeah.
If you would
I didn't even
crop
notice
it right up to where the bottom of the gauntlet on his right hand on his right arm, like
Yeah.
that's where I would have cropped it at.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it's a cool shot. I like this one better.
And then you also I
Yeah.
think, need to bokeh out this TIE fighter a bit more. I think it's way too sharp.
I
Given
think
how far-
The background.
That's a good point. Yeah, I mean, it would be a little bit further back. The background's a little hazy, so the one you got to the right is good.
Yeah, this one's good.
Yes.
This
Uh-huh.
one here is a bit too
That
sharp.
probably. Well, I don't know. It could be coming right in.
Question: Is these TIE fighters like up in the background, or this was added in?
Dude, they're actually flying. Like when he took this shot, they were there flying by.
Oh,
Hey, that's not unrealistic though, because I used to go to Nevada and shoot the Jedi run, which is where these military planes come in, and you're pretty much eye level with these jets, and you're
Yeah.
out there with your 400 millimeter lens, and these jets are flying like just like this, so you can do it when you're in the right place. You know, I'll give him that. It's not unrealistic to be on that level with those aircraft.
I was just messing with him. Let's give a shout out to S Beam who just popped in. How you doing, S Beam? And then Toy Talk. Thanks for popping in here, Toy Talk.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I don't know which one of
Hey.
you Toy Talkers it is, but hi. How you doing?
But hello, yes. Hello to all of them.
Hello to all of you. Yes, and Justin McFly, dude, that Vader on throne is amazing. Vader on throne. Did I miss something?
I think
I
that's
didn't see
the
it.
statue. No, it's not a picture. I think he's just talking about.
Yeah, I think he's just talking about
It's,
but
I'm looking for
one of the statue companies.
Darkwing Collections.
I like
This is their shot here of
Interesting.
Ahsoka, black and white and color version. So shot with a Canon EOS M50, and I can attest this is a great camera for the money. I'm definitely making it work, right? Or at least sometimes, every other Tuesday. So
I like the colors.
I
I
like
like
the
the colors that are happening.
Yes. I would have moved the background further back. 'Cause
Yup.
You can see the texture
Yup,
of it. And I think
exactly what I was gonna say, man.
If you wouldn't see the texture, I think it would have worked. Like
Yeah.
it looks great.
What?
Don't get me wrong. The picture looks
Mhm.
awesome. But if you had Ahsoka further away from that and still have the same lighting,
hmm
yeah,
There's nothing to light up there, so it kind of creates a interesting color background. But I think it would work better if it was on black because I
Yeah.
think that's what he's going for. And it's like, the bottom of it is all black. There's nothing there to
Right. So
set
you
that
see-
off from the background. So
Yep.
why do it at all? Yeah, exactly what I was going to say. Like move it away from the background. I like the lighting though. The lighting's
Yeah.
interesting. It's almost
I
like a treatment. It's almost like a filter.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
he did do a filter. I don't know.
I like the posing of the cape or the
Mhm.
like. It looks like it's got that movement to it while she's
Good
I
walking.
just
pose.
don't like.
Mhm.
I just don't like that seam. That seam that's looking. Go left. I just don't like
Yeah.
the seam. Go
On the
left.
The
inside,
inside
yeah.
of the cape, yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
like that.
That's yeah.
this,
Would've said
this
that too.
figure,
Should've have.
believe it or not, even though it being Hot Toys, it does have some tailoring issues on this figure, which is really annoying.
The cape
and
isn't
when
great.
they
You
do
just got to
wire-
hide that inside seam. That's all.
When I do
But
wire,
you could have folded that over, and it would have been fine.
Yeah.
The only thing that I would say is another thing is like if you're shooting this sort of walking pose, like this sort of dramatic, like turn the head a little bit, like have it looking off to the side. I just don't love. It may be a personal thing, but I don't love people like just looking like
Straight
dead-eyed.
on.
or maybe a little bit
front,
down,
yeah,
like
yeah.
she's looking where she's walking.
Down to the
Just anywhere-
side
he's
like
looking
this,
right through
or
straight.
over there, or even up. You know what I mean? Just a little more interest, like
and you can
it's
still
telling
have her
more of a
look
story.
forward.
There's something happening there. She's not just like walking into a
You can still
a
have her
wall
look
or something.
forward. The great thing with this figure is her eyes roll, so you can move them.
yeah.
So you could actually bring that chin down, so she's kind of, and bring her eye line back up so she's looking straight ahead, and it would still work. You wouldn't have to do a lot
Yeah.
other than that. I mean,
Yeah.
it would just, this though is a little unnatural in the pose. This is very, very stiff and straight with the walk. It's just she's not a.
Am I
Terminator.
wrong? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What, Mike?
Am I wrong? There's a green light on top and a purple light, camera right, and then the light that's to the left, that faded red, is because it's just the background's too close, right? And that's just light that kind of carried
just
over
hitting.
but didn't properly expose. Yeah. So
Yep.
just back that back.
Well,
back
because
that
it's also
background
hitting
light.
here. You can see the warmer light here on this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
mixed
Because you see that warmer light on her face and
It
on
just
the
looks
top.
like a warm
Yeah.
white light or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
What's
put a
the
flag
second
on
shot?
that or
Oh, that's the
something
black
to
and
keep
white,
it off
right.
that background. Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
Flag
you
on
could
there.
flag it too. Yep.
Keep it off there.
Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, the black and white, and then the BTS.
Oh, here we go. There
Oh,
we go.
there's a BTS. I didn't.
Yeah, see, that's that light that's spilling over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might have a little light spillage from that background too, because it's by the window. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what a
you
dark
can see it
found-
hitting there. You can see it hitting.
Let's
So
see.
get
you
some
know-
cinefoil, and it, you get a roll. It'll last you the rest of your life. It's like $25-$30, and you can just wrap it. You can just tape it to the back of that light and just keep it from, just block it from hitting that. You could probably just put a piece of cardboard there too, but like just block it from hitting that background, and or move it away from the background, and you'll have that.
Good
What
stuff.
some people may not know. Oh, on that.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What some people may not know, maybe basic, you may already know it. But if you're shooting with a lot of ambient light in the room already that you can't control, start with a black frame. And what I mean by that is take a picture that it's only blackness. Like stop down, get your shutter speed fast enough where all that you see in that frame when you expose it is darkness. Then you set your lights up for the shot.
Yeah.
And the only light that will be in that shot is what you've exposed for with the light you're controlling and not the ambient light in the room.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
that's
if you
good
can't
advice.
control that light in the room, get a black frame and start with
Yeah.
that and then adjust your lights. And so you'll be good. So
Cool.
There you
That's a
go.
good idea.
Star Wars 6 scale. This is Captain Rex here. Really nice daytime shot, outdoor shot. Really, really good work here. I remember when H Green used to shoot in the daytime outdoor stuff, man. Not so much
Yeah.
anymore, but this is a nice shot. What do you think of the light on his front side, though? Obviously, you've got a little bit of bounce, of course, coming back to it because all the sunlight's actually behind him. But
Yeah, I was gonna say I like it because it makes sense because the sunlight's behind him, and I'm assuming it's a sunset or sunrise, depending on what side he's facing. But he's got the right amount of light on him, and I like that he's got a little bit of that light on the lower part of his torso, on the back.
I get a feeling like story-wise, it's the morning. He just went over his hill, and he's like, like they camped on one side, and he's just going over the other side to look and see what's down there. Like they're getting ready to do something. He's just surveying what they're about to go do. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a cool pose too. I like it.
I mean, very, very, very basic pose, but yes, it works for this shot. It looks like he's
Yeah, I
just
think
looking
this
up that hill.
could have been cool if he was cropped off to the right a little more, because he's looking back into the center frame. So it would have been a little more dramatic and a little more interesting, I think, if you'd used the rule of thirds and had him over to the side. Sometimes these things work center and cropped, but this sky, there's not a lot going on here, but the lighting is nice. It would just make it look a little bit more interesting,
I agree with that. This crop there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
6 Scale Reviews is saying, "Yo, what up, fellas? What are some good backdrop materials, i.e., black cloth or something more rigid? I use a black cloth material, and I'm looking for something a little better. Thoughts? I use a black bed sheet, but apparently
I don't like cloth.
No,
I don't like cloth.
If
See,
you
I don't
can,
like paper. Paper.
I know
that's
you
too
don't.
much.
I know Pablo and I, we like the paper.
We like the
and you
seamless
like the
paper,
cloth.
yeah.
I don't.
It's got that shine to it. I hate
Yeah.
that shine. What is it's cheesecloth? Not cheesecloth. What is it called? Oh God, what's the material that they make the?
It's a black bed sheet. That's what they do.
Well, no. You can buy actual cloth photography backdrops.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
muslin type
The
of
muslin
material.
backdrops.
Muslin.
Not the
Thank
muslin.
you.
Yeah.
Muslin. Yeah.
Yes.
Muslin
yes,
backdrops.
muslin.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, you can find.
I
some,
like that. because
Some
it
good
just
ones on
absorbs the
Amazon.
light. You know what I mean? A little bit better.
Black
But-
foam board has got some of the same problems as the paper. I mean, of course, if you're used to working with paper, it's not a problem, but it can be a little sheen to it, which will
you
then
can make it work though.
But you can make it work.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just what you like to do. I mean, I like the muslin. I like the cloth.
Muslins,
I think
yeah,
it just
they're-
absorbs the light a little bit. It depends on what you want to do with it too.
There we go.
Wow.
Casper.
What is this?
Dude,
This is creepy.
This
This
is
is
awesome.
creepy.
fuck.
This is like a
I don't even
little.
know what the hell is going on here.
On a car, like
Oh,
on
it's
the
a car
shoulder
seat.
Car,
Yeah,
It looks
it's
like
on the
the-
headrest. By
it's
the
on
headrest.
Yeah.
and you were looking in the window or something, and it's rained.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going
Yeah,
on
it's
here.
rainy as
It's-
hell. What did you do?
It's fantastic, though. I love it.
That is creepy, dude.
I mean, I don't know.
Hi, my name is Chucky.
The effect
You want to play?
that he's got over it is a little jarring, but it somehow works. This is one of those things that like you could bullshit your way to making this like feel like fine art. You know what I mean? Like if you
Yeah.
had an explanation for this, talked about man's inhumanity to man or whatever. And like you could totally like sell this as a piece of art, high art.
And I don't know if this is
NFTs.
Not as good as your baby
Yeah.
last week, though. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
the baby was shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on though, Casper. You've taken a lot of our time tonight.
Ooh.
Ooh,
like that.
I haven't.
That's
I haven't. I mean, I've
What?
seen it. I liked it, but by Maxarek.
Oh, is this what's his name? The Predator. I'm trying to remember his name.
Sha-
No, the
shaman?
shaman?
No.
Yeah.
Shaman.
No,
Predator?
It
No,
was
no, that's
custom, like
It's like a mutant.
Ooh,
No,
does he do some
scarred
sewing
like
back
that.
there? Making
it
custom
is,
stuff.
but
Ooh. I do like this. Man, the shot is awesome, though. Holy crap.
yeah, you actually get the feeling that it's possibly snowing out here. Although you get a lot of snow here, and then it really falls off right here. So I don't know if the snow effect you're using didn't quite carry far enough. I've had that happen. You got to really play with that, or you just didn't quite make your snow effect like Photoshop thing big enough. What's up, Lou?
Ahab. Is it the Ahab Predator?
That would be the one with the eye like that. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't remember his name.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to remember. I think it is Ahab, right? Well, because I do know Ahab has that eye like that, but
Yeah.
it looks custom, though, man. Man, it's
Oh no,
Well, he's got that
it's-
sewing machine back there, so I
Yeah,
think he
I
does.
must have done that for a
do that
piece or
stuff.
something.
Oh, nice.
I think it's a cool shot. It definitely looks frigid. The only thing that catches my eye about it is camera right to the right side of his head. I'm not a fan of the way that snow distorts.
oh, right there.
Right
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care for that. But
That's what
I
some
think
of
it's a cool looking shot. It looks really frigid and crisp. That's for sure. Good job. You know, I think.
Actually, that's a weird spot, but I actually do kind of like that the snow is like I
distorted.
don't know if he used one of those what's it
Liquefy
called?
or-
Path blurs.
The path.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
blur,
Or maybe that's the image that he used, or I
Yeah.
don't think that he actually blew this in there, and that would be pretty impressive. But
Yeah.
my only thing is it looks a little, I don't know, does it look a little over sharpened, or is it just the
Some parts do look over sharpened, and then other parts, like where the
I
tree
can't
trunk
tell.
is,
It
I
might
think
not be.
because
It
of the-
might not be.
I guess because the tree trunk, that one spot right there, since it's, I guess, in the same focal point of the head,
Yeah.
it looks sharp there, and then it, like, towards the foreground, it looks really blurry, and then sharp, and then it just fades out. So that's
It
it's a
may
little
just be all the
distracting.
little snow that he's using on that. I'm also
Yeah.
I'm also assuming he covered this with like some sort of snow material and didn't do this in post.
This
I
is a
don't know.
real predator. It's out in the snow. Come on, don't you know?
Oh, okay, Moz. I thought this was toy photography. Just kidding.
Right.
Listen,
It's
Mazo
a
gets
really
mad
it's a
when
good
shit-
pose. It's cool. I like it.
Look at
It's
that shit.
Definitely cool.
It's awesome, though.
I think it looks good.
I do like the shot.
It does. It's nice. It's really nice.
I'm trying to figure out which predator is this. I know it's a
Went
custom.
over it. We think it's Ahab, customized Ahab.
Yeah.
It looks. You know what it really looks like? It looks like a customized scar.
Yeah, with the armor, I would think Scar, because Ahab, I don't think it's got this.
That's
armor.
true. Yeah, Ahab doesn't have that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's the other eye. His other eye is lit over, not
Is it?
his left eye is lit
It
over.
might be a full
Right.
custom. You're probably right. It's probably
Yeah,
is a full custom.
that's a full custom.
Mm.
And that sword is from another predator as well.
Very cool.
That's dope. I dig it.
Look who made a return, triumphant return, Dave.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Orbit, man. Collectors Orbit and I, we got our liquors. We're ready to go.
Okay, I got something for you to look. Hold on, here it is.
You would like that too much. Anyway,
What's
so
that?
we got
I
this
found that.
Raccoon City Leon little guy here, and the liquor, and some great stuff by Dave. We haven't seen him forever. A little BTS shot there. He loves using this little potted explosion effect. Yeah, I think it's awesome.
It does a nice job of dispersing the color too. You know what I mean? It's like it's almost a filter.
Mm-hmm.
I like that tight
nice.
crop. That's a good shot.
Really
take
good
crop.
composition. Yeah,
Yeah, this
I mean, it
one's
just
nice.
draws your eye from his claw all the way down through the body, the tongue, right to the guy at the bottom. It's good, really good.
I like that. It has kind of like this yin yang effect because the way his body is bent and curled up with the knee.
Yeah,
and the arm is bent too, so it gives you that yin yang effect. It's very symmetrical and flipped. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I agree.
Figure, man, I gotta shoot this guy. I haven't shot it yet. I need to shoot it.
Okay, just don't use live rounds. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna regret messing up your toy.
Blast apart.
Unless you're going for that effect, but make sure you capture it.
Yeah, make sure you capture it.
That's you need high speed for that. That's
Yes,
180
very
right
high
there.
speed. Yep.
Yeah, you have to be really fast. Really fast.
I think
That's what
that's
she
the
said.
last shot.
What is this? What is this?
Turtles.
It's not. Yeah, it's not loading. It's not loading on my end either.
Star Wars time
Ooh.
travel. So we saw this one.
Yeah, we.
This
Yeah, we.
This
Yeah.
is
how'd
from
that-
last week.
How'd
That's
they get over
nice.
there? How'd they get
Might
over
have
there?
hit it.
Well, that's it. I think we caught up. Yeah, because
Well,
yeah,
there
we
were a
caught up.
couple of shots that Six Scale Steve was asking we actually go over. Where is that?
Is that?
Why does my shit never make it on here, man? I don't understand.
Because you don't tag me. I don't know.
I do tag you every time. I don't care. That's fine.
Steve, where's your thing, man?
Ooh, oh, we saw that. Yeah, that's nice.
We saw that one, yeah.
yeah, we
And
saw.
that one.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
saw.
I
that.
saw
these.
Yeah, we went
Last
over these.
These that we
We saw
glazed over or something. He said. So I was looking for.
We towards the
we
end of
saw
the
those, yeah.
show, we went over a couple of them like real quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which ones. It was
Oh, the
that
Batman.
one.
Wasn't Batman Six Scale
We
Steve?
did that one. We talked about that a lot. That was
Oh,
Yeah,
really
we
good.
did. Yeah, we
that
love that
That was
one.
awesome, man. We were like, yeah. And then
No, he was here
we
because we were talking
dissected
about
it.
the fold. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
dissected it, but we also gave
Which
it.
ones were it?
its,
Which ones
respect.
were it, Steve?
Yeah,
Let us know,
Where's-
Steve. Let us know. Tail end last week. Tail end last week. We were at the
I
tail
think
end already.
Steve smoking
I
Steve.
don't know.
We may need to go to his IG.
I don't know, man. I do want to.
Which shots were they?
That what did I do?
Yeah, good.
Oh, you busted. You busted.
Just a little
you
promo.
broke it again.
You busted, Maz. You busted.
Second, he said second Batman shot.
I did.
Second Batman shot.
Was there another one, the carousel or something that I missed with Batman?
I don't remember seeing a second one on there.
Last week.
Did we
So
miss
it was probably at the tail end.
Batman.
No. That was one of the first ones, tail end, right?
Yeah, but the
So it
tail
would have been
end
towards the top.
that would have
That
been.
one? Was that his?
We're done. That's the end.
Yeah, that's the
No,
Yeah,
was
that's
that
it.
his? The Joker
Yeah.
one? Was that Six
No, that
Scale
was
Steve? The
Ian's.
Joker?
No, we did.
Okay.
Wait, is the Joker one his? Or who's the
No,
Joker?
that's Ian's. That's Ian's.
Oh, that's right. That's Ian's. That is
Oh,
Ian's.
here's another
Oh,
Batman.
this one?
shot, Steve.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we
Oh.
talked about this, didn't we?
Remember
Or no?
Maybe not. Maybe you didn't.
No, I don't remember going over this one.
Okay.
No.
That's a real comic book looking kind of photo.
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
harsh shadow
That's
behind
that-
that. I like that.
Total
That's
Bob
nice.
Kane classic
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah,
I like
that.
This
You
is a
know,
cover, right?
Yeah.
I know. We were just talking about this with the Wolverine too. You know, as
Dick
far as
Spring,
like, the
yeah.
spotlight
Dick
thing,
Spring,
and I
sorry.
think 60 Steve did a better job of capturing that spotlight look here than. than we
Well, I
had.
think the other one with Wolverine was just an inspiration from the cover. I
Yeah.
don't think he was
No.
trying to-
I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying if you were trying to catch the spotlight, this is.
Yeah,
more
he's
of
got that nice edge line on.
Yeah,
it.
the
You can
nice edge.
see-
Yeah, the harsh. Yeah. Or I'm not. Can't say harsh, but yeah, you can see the defined line.
But if you really want to catch the spotlight in the future, though, man, you want to add a little bit of atmosphere to this, either vapor or something, just to put a little bit of particles in the air, so it kind of really flesh out the beam of it. But
But I like that shadow. That's like a real cool noir effect.
Mhm.
I mean, I know he's like taking it from the Dick Sprang cover, but
Yeah,
it's cool.
and it may be
It's nice.
it may be basic, and people may not know too, but I was talking with a guy this week about how to get a shot. He was messaging me, and the closer you are with the light, the more defined
Mhm.
the pattern of the light source. The further you
Yep.
are back from it, the softer the pattern of the light. So if you want harsh, defined light patterns like this, get in there and get close with
Get
your
close.
with your
Yeah.
modifier.
That's it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Get close. Get close. Get close. Get
Shot
close.
here, but
get it.
That's it.
To the
Yeah.
window.
Next
To the
shot.
wall. To the
That was a good
Batman
one right there.
kick
But
that
Pablo,
ball.
I didn't see that one by Pablo up there.
this is
Which one?
Stephen well. He wanted us to go over this one.
Look at that.
That Toxic Avenger. Who's that?
Is that the Mezco?
No, it's the Goonies.
It's the Goonies. Yeah, it's
Oh, it's the Goonies. Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
well,
Mezco
Toxic
Alien,
Avenger.
and then the
you say,
Goonies.
is
Yeah.
that Toxic Avenger? Yeah.
Hey, that's what it looked like.
It does.
You guys.
It's pretty sweet, man. I like that you get the aliens and the Goonies. It's actually pretty good lightning for what you get going on here.
They're just too happy not knowing that what's about to happen to them.
It's a cute
Sometimes
spider
it's better
thing.
that
You
way.
know,
Apparently
Pablo.
they don't.
Sometimes it's better that way.
True
You
that.
know, we just walk happy into the trap. It's better.
Your
we
last
don't know.
thought is a
Walk
happy thought.
into
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
chat like la 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 la.
Yeah, yeah,
this is good
This
stuff.
Chuck is
man.
about to get it.
I'm liking this, man.
yeah.
Really nice. I was gonna go over this real quick because I tried something new here, and it's something I think we always wanted to talk about. I think. All right. Well,
Every time.
the this is one I want. Let's see.
Oh, Photoshop.
Well, I had to do some Photoshop.
Here
to get-
comes a can of worms.
Quick question, Maz. Do you have all the zombie figures made by Diamond Select and Marvel Legends?
I don't think so.
I saw somebody earlier post up a picture
Of all of them. Mm-hmm.
of this Galactus with the zombie face
That's the
and
wrong one.
all the zombie figures that have been released from the What If line and
And the Diamond
line.
Select. Yeah, I saw that.
It
same
looked
picture.
crazy good. It looked crazy good. I still have my zombie Hulk to this day.
I have Zombie Hulk.
I love
But
that.
I
zombie.
haven't opened them either. So
I'll trade you mine for that Galactus.
nah, I don't need another one. I got one. I bought him when he came out, man.
Yeah, you said you never opened them.
No, he's. Why would I? What?
Yeah, exactly.
My Galactus.
Why is he in the package?
Yeah,
He
why
should
is
be
he in the
free.
package? He should be free.
Are those Marvel? Are those the Clicks figures?
No,
No.
Marvel Legends. That's why I'm trying to
Oh, you
find.
just
the-
shot him and brought him down. Okay.
That's why I'm trying to find the actual. There we go.
Let's
So-
see here. Oh,
Let's see, yeah.
nice.
Hide all that extra stuff. There you go.
Where are they at?
Oh, he messed it up. Shit.
Label.
Man,
Label your layers. Yeah.
It's like label your layers.
there you go.
There you
Put
go.
them in folders, group them, something.
So, what I did is, I shot this separately, and what you have to do when you're doing this, though, is you need to make sure that your camera angle doesn't change at all. Otherwise, you're not going to have the perspective right. So, what I had to do is, of course, shoot Galactus first, is the way I did it, so that I had his hand level where I wanted it to get that shot. No. So, I had the hand leveled where I wanted it, and I had something to put them on that was level like that, which was like a box and some other stuff. It was stacked, actually. And then what I had to do, of course, once I got them, is, you had to crop them and do all your little Photoshop effects and everything. But, and then I added some red for her, which I did that red around her in camera. But the real trick was afterwards, you get the, what happened? Come on.
You shut off all your layers.
No, I should have the one layer.
How dare you?
Oh, kill me. There it is. Okay. So once I mask this all out, you can just shrink it down and play with the actual size of it to go with the actual character. Mike, you got to go. I don't want to.
Well, in a few minutes, it's my mom's birthday, so I know.
Happy
that sounds
birthday,
weird.
Mom.
Hey, mama, happy birthday.
So
Mama
the,
Mike.
the key to it though is to, again, you want to keep your lighting about as dead on as you have for your first character shot, which with Galactus being shot first made it trickier because not all the light would fall on them properly. And of course, after the fact, I realized I want to throw some red in there for her little powers. So, you had to go and change that. I don't have that other shot pulled up anymore, though. Actually, well, maybe I do, but it's. So yeah, there's the raw Galactus shot here, or one of them, and then one of the raw shots for the zombies. So just to give you an idea. Of course, I was playing with the different angles of the red to try to get it, to work with her.
Mm-hmm.
Question about Galactus. Is he similar to the Sentinel where you have to repeatedly push the button for the lights to stay
Yeah, that
on?
makes me nuts.
Yeah, about every 4 minutes they turn off.
Yeah, okay.
But you can use a universal remote to control his lights too, which I haven't done yet. But
They didn't give us a remote for Sentinel.
no, they didn't give you a remote. But you can buy a universal remote, like a cheap one, and it'll control it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, you gotta show us
I
the
didn't know
how
that.
to. You
I
gotta
didn't
do
know that.
how to, Maz. You gotta do a how
I
to.
didn't. There was a video I saw
No,
somebody
that's-
you just pair it, man. I don't know.
That's useful
Um,
shit.
That's
right
good
there.
information
useful
to know.
shit. You didn't have to tell
That's
us.
good info to know.
But anyway, like I
Teach
said,
us.
you just take two separate shots here, guys, and you want to cut them out of their background. After you've played with all the lighting, removed all the stands and stuff, cut them out of the background, shrink them down to fit, because you've taken the picture in the same plane of existence basically as the Galactus. Even though I took this one as a tall shot,
Big plane of existence right there.
I took this one as a portrait as opposed to landscape, for this one. But because I wanted to make sure I got all of them in it, because having them cropped out of the frame would not work fitting here, because they obviously should fit in the frame. So something else. So it doesn't matter that you turn the camera or anything like that. The key is just really to get that same perspective in very similar lighting, so it all works in the end. So, and then of course you can put the layers on top of each other and add some effects to kind of help sell the stacking and whatnot. So, and then of course I added what if. So
Yeah.
that was really
Yo, Maz, I gotta say, with your
Very cool.
Galactus shots, man, it's like when I take shots of turtles.
oh.
It's like that's our thing. That's our thing. Like, dude, this is fire, bro.
I still like the Death Star one best, but yeah, this one's pretty cool.
I like
This
that one
is-
a lot too.
Yeah, definitely the Death Star.
I want to get the Death Star one made into a T-shirt. Forget the print, man. I want to make that into a T-shirt.
You need to look for the Firefly ship now.
Yep.
Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica.
Eagle Moss went under, didn't they?
I used to watch.
Steve Morrow, man. Yeah, just tag me and Team Up Tuesday, and also Toy Moz as normal. So Team Up Tuesday is just an extra hashtag we're gonna do, and they don't have to fight each other. Just team up or whatever. Just
It's a team up, 2 figures, team up. That's it. That's all you need. If you want to add more characters, more the merrier. But the team up, it's basically 2 people. It could be whoever you want. Deadpool, Wolverine, Spiderman, Wolverine, Hulk.
Frenemies,
It could-
enemies.
Hulk
Yeah,
Wolverine.
frenemies, menemies, lovers, friends. I don't care. It's more of going for a back-to-back look. You get
I
what
was
I'm saying?
telling Maz the other day that I may redo my Spawn and Lady Death shot.
There you go. See, look,
'Cause
that's
I've been,
another.
I've been wanting to go back to that one.
So go revisit that one, brother. That would be the assignment for us and everyone else. Just do it like that. Because guess who's coming in tomorrow?
Oh,
I got somebody coming in tomorrow.
are you getting your Conan? Please don't tell me you're getting your Conan.
Bro, it's still in processing. Bro.
Mine too, man.
Everybody's
Second
in
email,
processing.
bro. Still in processing.
I see everybody that they're like, "Oh, look what came out on Sunday." I was like, "Bastard! Why did I get mine on Sunday?"
Word. No.
It's got to become a West Coast, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Become a West
It's my armorized Deadpool.
Ooh.
from
Oh.
X. So
That'd be nice.
I'll be using him and Punisher War Machine for this shot for next.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
That's a good one. Yeah.
It's a good team up.
Yeah, that'll be good. That'll
Yep.
be nice.
Very awesome.
I just gotta do
Mike, you got to get going. You said it's somebody's birthday today, so happy birthday to them.
Yes. Happy birthday
Thanks.
to Mama.
I appreciate it.
happy
Thank you,
birthday,
folks.
Mama.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And if you got to get going, I understand that. So
Yeah, same here. I got to dip. I got to get ready for work.
Yeah, Lou's got to go to work.
yeah, Blue's got to go work. Team Up Tuesday is what we're doing next week. We're gonna take 2 figures and make them team up, and just tag that along with your normal tags, man.
Yep.
We'll go for it.
Hopefully, I could get 3 shots in. I want to push for 3.
I got to push for 1, man, right now, because right now I'm just.
I gotta push for
Well,
one.
that's
too.
because you do all the
I'll push for one.
the Photoshop and all that other stuff. So
Well, apparently the people are sick of my Galactus shots already. I mean, Trevor's like another Galactus shot.
Why Trevor?
I think he wants me to leave him something to shoot his Galactus with, man. He's like, dang it.
No, I just wondered if you're going to do every ship in the galaxy with.
Right?
You should.
Apparently, you're not doing the Enterprise now. It's in the garbage. So
Well, you still got the Spaceball ship. Don't forget about the motorhome.
you got the motorhome.
That would
Wait,
be great.
Maz.
Having it in his hand. Oh, that would be so awesome.
The Yautja spaceship from
There you
AEP. NECA did that.
Oh, that's right. NECA did do that.
Mm-hmm. And the jockey ship too.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot of ships, man. There's a lot of ships. Apparently, not
go
the
ahead,
Enterprise,
go
though.
for
That's
it,
in
bro.
the trash.
You got a lot of homework.
Yeah, you got a lot to take shots of. I think I'm gonna do 3, and the theme being the team up,
Mhm.
and it's all gonna be a variation of Deadpool with a corresponding character
I'll be right back.
like this one with Man.
Oh, there he went. Bye, Lou.
Oh, Lou. Lou.
Mike, so you got to go, man. I guess.
Yeah, it is. There he is. He's back.
Yeah,
he's
my
back.
alarm went off. That's what I was trying to dip early. But yeah, so like Deadpool, Mando, from the same samurai line, War Machine, Armors, Punisher and Deadpool, and possibly I'll possibly do MCU crossover. So
Nice.
we'll get that going.
Cool.
All right, man. Well, thanks, Lou, for being here. Thanks for
It's awesome
partaking
hanging out,
in
Lou.
the exciting fun that is Toy Photography Talk, episode 53.
Oh, listen. Toys is the fun part. Taking photos is the learning experience from those who do it professionally, because I still do it through my phone. I ain't no professional, but I love the hobby. And most importantly, it's all of y'all guys. You know what I mean? Y'all my friends. We all talk. We take shots at each other. It's building thick skin. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Thick skin, and you ain't gonna get no thicker than me.
Man, that sounded like he was slapping a walrus, man.
Oh man.
but you see, if you gotta laugh, life is too short.
Life is too
And
short.
Trevor,
Yes.
And Trevor missed everything.
I heard it all.
You missed him slapping a
I
walrus.
heard it all. I heard the slapping. Yeah.
Most
It'll be hard
Can
not
you
to
look
get
at my
that slap.
shot or no? You gonna?
Dude,
Yeah, bring up Trevor's shot, man. That
I gotta
shot.
bring up your whole thing, man. That's because it's not
Bring it
showing
up.
It's not like
I don't
I'm
know why it
trying
doesn't
not
show
to
up. I
see it.
tag you every time.
Dude, it's not like I'm. Man,
It's a
I- it's not
conspiracy.
intentional.
I think it's you.
You got him blocked.
I guess I got to show Galacticus. Galactus.
That's what it is. You got to tag
Which
Galacticus.
shot are we doing,
Yeah.
Trevor? Which shot? Tell
Galactus.
me.
That
wolf-
first
the
one.
latest
That one, man.
Yeah, that's the newest one. It's the only one I've shot in like 2 weeks. No, a week.
All right, Trevor, tell us about this shot, man. You get the BTS, man? You get the
Beautiful shot.
BTS?
If you go to my reels, I got a BTS. You can take a look at that. It's not going to be terribly exciting. You might want to turn the volume down too, because it's
Okay.
rambling. But yeah, there it is. There you go.
Yes.
So felt. We talked about this for the snow
It's
week.
25 minutes
Felt.
long. How do you make a reel 25 minutes long?
This was talking. No, this was a live that I just made
Oh.
into a reel.
Yeah.
So I guess you can do it that way if you want to do a 25-minute
Mhm.
reel.
Oh, I
I
didn't know you
don't know
could
who's
do that.
watching that, but like,
I watched it. I did watch it.
yeah. You can fast forward through the shit where I'm like, "Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me?"
We'll go to
Yeah.
this
So
first.
felt for the snow background. dial trees that I covered with some model railroad snow, and then 3 timbers and 2 like plastic wolves that I found in like craft shops and stuff.
Yeah, where do you find the timber? Because I'm looking for some. Actually, I'm looking for some wolves more like that. Yeah.
Well,
The timbers came with snake eyes, so I bought 3 snake eyes and then sold the snake eyes.
Wow.
The
really
way
only
I
bought
got
the wolves.
so yeah, I bought 1 snake eyes, and then you can find them on eBay.
Yeah, you can get them by themselves. on
Yeah.
eBay, too.
I think I bought 2 more timbers at the 20 a piece. I think is what I spent on each timber.
Ooh.
They're a little high, but that was the cheapest I found them. I think you might find the first timber, the gray one, a little cheaper now since the white one's out with the new snake eyes.
Yep.
But it's a good wolf. Hasbro did a fantastic. Well, they're doing a good job with all the animals that they're releasing.
And let me address
And
Chase here before I forget too. He says, "Wait, I left to grab supper. What is Team Up Tuesday?" We're basically next Tuesday. We're going to have some team up shots. So make sure you hashtag that if you're going to have a team up shot to partake. Otherwise, keep tagging as normal. And of course, you're going to keep tagging as normal. Just add that if you do a team up. So anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Trevor.
And the 2 head sculpts I painted, and then the shield I painted. But if you look at the guy on the left, this is where so I asked my friend, Corona 4, Nate, co-host on Legion's Lounge, the guy on our camera left, that guy, that I had a shot beforehand, and his eye line was not quite in line with the wolf in the front. It was kind of looking beyond him, which there could be more wolves, but it sells it so much better. He's like, yeah, I think it might work better if he was looking right at him, and he was right. It looks much better than the previous shot. So you got to watch those things and definitely take advice from people, man, because sometimes you're a little blind to it, or like I say to some people on here, like you're in your world and you're just not looking at that. You understand what's going on, but somebody else looking at it, this made the shot much better. Him having that eye line with the wolf in the front.
Yeah, this is a beautiful shot, man. Just great colors here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what happened with my moose shot. I think the first shot I had shared, I didn't notice the tree trunk in the background was coming directly from above or behind Alder's head, and it looked like a separate horn. So I had to, I didn't notice it when I first shot it and posted it until they mentioned it. I was like, hey, that kind of tree looks like it's another horn. I was like, what? I was like, oh, good God, yeah, it does. So I readjusted everything.
You're shooting probably hundreds of shots sometimes, and it's like you get so lost in things sometimes that you just miss some obvious things. Now I'll go and take this and really look at it, but and usually I'll catch it, but it's nice to be able to try and see that stuff beforehand or get a second opinion sometimes if you're not, because I was kind of meh on this shot altogether, and Nate was like, no,
really?
This is good.
You were kind of meh on this?
Yeah, there was something about it, but after I retook it, if you saw the one before it, it was good, but it wasn't as good as this one. I'm happy with
this is a gorgeous shot. Yeah.
One thing. Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say.
What?
Go ahead, Mike.
I was gonna talk on that shot when he goes back to it. I was gonna.
Do you want me to go back to the shot or?
No, I mean whenever you do.
Well, if you're waiting on me, shoot. All right, hold on.
I like Trevor right here. This wolf camera right. I like the foot in the air. This is that moment right before they're all deciding exactly who's gonna do what. Is that wolf going to step? Is this figure
it's a little pensive.
Going to? Yeah, it really is. They're growling in the back. It's that moment before they decide if something's actually going to go down, and so that really helps bring.
Thanks, man. You want variety and stuff, and I wanted that. Usually they'll stand there with that wide stance on their front legs and really growl, but I wanted to definitely have movement, and that guy on the left doesn't move. He's a statue basically. Getting some sort of movement up close that you could see it was definitely important. But definitely.
Yeah.
His sword really looks
fog.
This sword here. It really came up.
Yeah, I think it's just it's capturing. I think the ground, the white on the ground really helps, and the fact where the light hit it made it look pretty.
This one looks a lot plasticky, and then this one looks metal as hell. It's like.
Well, once you get that dark in the light, you know what I mean? That really helps sell the metal. That's that, that airbrush technique if you're trying to airbrush metal or whatever.
Really nice stuff.
So that's a key too, getting getting the sword in the right angle to catch the right light sometimes.
Yeah, I love that shot.
Yeah. We
Gorgeous shot.
focus on the shoulder. Is that right?
Yeah, because I wanted to get it's enough depth that I wanted to get some of the guy behind a little more in focus. You know what I mean? So it's fine. It works out. Everything's in focus.
What are you using here for this big screen to go over this? This is cool.
What's that?
What is this big screen you're using?
Just
What does it
iPad.
do?
So this is I explained this in the video. It's an iPad. So there's an app for $20 you can unlock the entire thing. It's called Camera Connect and Control, I think. And it's just a USB-C cord from your camera to the iPad. So if you've already got an iPad, like you could buy those monitors, you know what I mean? Or you can tether to your computer into Lightroom. But I didn't like tethering into Lightroom because Lightroom would capture the photo. I think you can turn that off. But it's just, I got the iPad and it's like, it's awesome, man. You can actually like shoot from the iPad. You can actually take your settings and shoot from it. But it's a great way to avoid all the stuff that I just said, like the eye line is off, there's the foot is in the wrong position or whatever. You can actually see it, not through your viewfinder, which is a tiny area.
My iPhone, but with the Camera Connect thing, but this is a lot bigger.
Do you use that with your iPhone, the Camera Connect?
Yeah, I use the camera because
nice.
The Canon's got the Camera Connect. I can use it.
Oh, the Canon has its own app. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Nikon doesn't have an app like
but
this.
I don't have I'd like to use it on the
Nikon
iPad.
does have one.
It's not as good though.
It's not as good. Yeah, it's not as good. And it always disconnects if you let your camera. Like if it shuts off, it'll disconnect and you have to reconnect.
Canon,
I was like,
Canon does
yeah,
that too. If you let either of the two, if you let the lock screen come up on the phone, or if you let the camera shut off, then you got to reconnect it. It's really annoying.
Because Pablo, isn't it Wi-Fi enabled? Isn't it?
Yes,
isn't
it's
it
Wi-Fi enabled. Yeah.
So
So
I like about this is it's plugged in, and I don't have to
So
worry
I
about
got-
it unless I shut the camera off. So.
yeah, so I downloaded the app and it won't work with the cable. Like I can't get it connect with the cable. It'll work if I do the Wi-Fi trick, and
really?
it'll connect
Oh.
via Wi-Fi with the
Okay.
camera. But
Interesting.
I don't know if it's, and I know it's a high-speed cable. So I'm running it through the
USB-C port.
USB-C port, and then I have it to one of those adapters to my iPad. And I've even tried the HDMI
Oh, I wonder
port.
if the adapter is.
I'm wondering too if it's the adapter that's the issue.
Because it's the last version of the plug that goes into
With the
iPad,
Thunderbolt,
'cause
yeah,
the
the
new one has-
Thunderbolt. The new one's the light. I
The
mean,
new one has the USB-C,
yeah.
and the other one has that Lightning
Mhm.
or whatever it is.
Yeah, so I'm thinking
you
it's
might
the
have to get
adapter.
a USB-C to Lightning cable or something.
Yeah,
like that.
that's what I'm thinking. Because I would love to make that work. Because that'll help. Because then I would notice a lot of those things. Like I would have noticed the tree if I would have seen it.
Yeah. But realistically, lighting wise, I mean, yes, there's a softbox on here. And I realize not everybody has a softbox, but you can do things, around that.
I need to
And
do
then-
this softbox thing. I got to stop buying toys long
Yeah.
enough to buy the softbox, and I keep.
And the only other light is that Loom
softbox.
Cube up there, and that's it. And the rest is all bounced. So you don't need a
awesome.
lot of light, man.
Well, you got the softbox on, right?
Yeah, but it has a blue filter in it. And it's not too bright. I think it's on its lowest setting actually. Again, I do a 2-3 second exposure because of the fog.
Yeah.
So like it's enough light, you know what I mean, for me. But yeah, just saying, like even without the blue, if you had like a little.
Yeah, even with my softbox, I have it at the lowest setting. Like I haven't bumped up the setting
I
on my
rarely
netbook.
put
Yeah.
mine at a high setting unless I'm trying to do like a sunlight shot or something.
Yeah.
I need more or something.
And that's why I kind of want a softbox that I can use, because this one's just got on. That's it. On, off.
Yeah, you got to be able to dial it up and down for sure, definitely. Unless you're gonna like try to have to, like filter.
But
it
the
a
ones you
lot.
have on your page are so expensive. I can't afford them, man. I want like $2 ones.
There's cheaper ones, but I mean, this is LED. You know what I mean? Like, so you don't have to worry about bulbs and stuff like that blowing out.
The one I sent you is the cheapest I can find, Maz. The one I sent the link to.
I think I lost that link.
I mean, you can do panels too, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
You don't get that diffusion,
Mhm.
that you get with the light as much with the soft.
But I definitely want that Bowen's, connection stuff and all that stuff
Yeah.
or whatever. So it needs to support that, and I think that's what the one you sent me. Pablo didn't have that, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay, Mike, you got to go. I don't want to hold you up.
Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go.
Birthday.
Yeah, take it easy, Mike.
You guys take
See you,
care.
Mike.
Have a great night. I'm gonna
Mike,
go
You
have
too,
a.
man.
have a great night.
All right, man.
Bye.
See you guys.
All right.
All right.
Yes, it's a gorgeous shot, man.
What do you
I
use
love
for
it.
actual snow? Because I don't have the audio on. It's just
So the snow is a sand filler or a vase filler sand. It's like white instead of
oh, okay.
they have that colored stuff. Like you can make those little vase filler things like at craft stores. And then I found this Buffalo Flurries snow, which I think is basically just like chopped up plastic. But it looks really good, man. That's what's all on his shoulders, and it's not kind of on the surface. It just the combination of the two like makes a really nice looking snow.
Very nice. Very nice. And you get a little piece of cardboard there for his backside so he stands upright.
Yeah, he was like just not standing correctly on that little piece there. So we got to
He's a
do. We
great
got to like. That's the thing. Like whatever's in shot, man. Don't again like a lot of people set up the a scene and like, oh, it looks great, and like then they go to shoot it and there's some things wrong. Like once you get it framed up, it's kind of what I was saying a couple weeks ago. Like, kind of get an idea, frame it up, and then just do what it takes to get things in shot. It doesn't matter what the hell's happening off frame. You know what I mean? Just
Sometimes it'll work out if you build your scene looking through the viewfinder or through your camera, because that way you'll automatically see what you're gonna see and what you're not gonna see. Whether if you need to remove something, because sometimes that's when you'll see it. If you can build up the scene through while you're looking through the camera.
For sure. Yeah, that's it.
See, you didn't tag me.
I did tag you.
I
don't know why I didn't save.
People are tagged. I'm not tagged.
I don't know. I thought I did
the
tag
hashtag.
you. I did do the hashtag.
You even tagged me over here. You only.
I thought I did. I don't know. All right,
so it's not me, man.
I don't know. I think Moz went in there and deleted it. Just
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up. Unless somebody tell me how to make this a T-shirt.
No, I don't know. Don't ask me.
Thank you, Uncarded Reviews, man. His shot is awesome. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull us back to here. Here we go, and let me turn off this thing here. There we go. Let me go here. All right. Well, I think we're done for the day, man. Is there anything you want to talk about, Trevor? You got something coming up this week?
I'm going to be on. Oh God, no, I can't remember. It's the Toy Daddies, but it's not. It's the Toytography. Help me out here, Pablo. Toy Pick Community.
Toy Pick Community, yes.
Toy Community with Yimbo, Toy Daddies, and tomorrow going over their top 10 toy picks of the week. That'll be fun.
Nice.
And that's it. I'm off for a little while until next week from Friday for the 1 6-pack. Still got some.
So week from Friday is your 1 6-pack?
Yeah, we did it Friday, and we're off this Friday, and then next Friday, week from Friday is the next 1 6-pack. Yep. Had a great Legion's Lounge last night, though. It was a lot of fun, so go check that out. Yep. Thanks, man. Yeah, it was fun.
Pablo, man, what you got going on?
Hoping for my Conan to come in so I can shoot that Conan, because I want to shoot that Conan already. I mean, I'll shoot my other Conan that I have, but I want that new one already in my hand. I'm probably gonna do some Mezcal shots this week, because I did the Rumble Society figures yesterday or last night.
Yeah, that was a good shot. I like that one.
Yeah, I really love that custom Gomez.
Yeah, that was good.
And then the Team Up Tuesday, I need to figure something. I mean, I think I have something in mind for that, but yeah, I need to work on that. And then of course the other collabs that I'm a part of, I need to start, figuring out what I'm going to shoot for the next Mythic and Fantasy collab on Monday. And then I started doing the wild animal toy photos collab also on Tuesdays. I posted the moose.
That's cool.
Today without Artemis in the shot. It's just the two moose.
Is that the stipulation? It's just animals?
Yeah. And it varies. Sometimes they'll do like actual animals, wildlife, or they'll, you can do some fantasy stuff. Like they'll change it up. So this week was actual like wildlife, like actual animals, like the moose. They had some penguins. Someone had a fox, and I think there was a bear.
No, but toys though.
Yeah, with toys. Yes. With toys.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So but I'll be working on that too, and then I'm trying to get back on the Turtle Tuesdays collab. I haven't done turtle shots in a while.
I forgot today was Tuesday and forgot to post my turtle shot.
Yeah, I need to get back on that, and I need to start shooting my Warhammer figures again. I'm getting excited about the sisters because I want those so bad. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to obtain those. But other than that, it's just shoot.
Just keep them busy.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. As far as I know, I might be on Geeking Out tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I'll play that by ear, and then Thursday maybe Jay show. Nobody tells me nothing, so I don't know yet. But other than that, I'm just gonna be shooting stuff sometime soon. I know I'm waiting on my watcher. I got a Diamond Select watcher I ordered from Amazon.
Oh, nice. That's a good figure.
Of course, for Galactus.
Don't look for the Enterprise anytime soon.
Yeah.
Oh no, that you can't look for that now. It's in the trash. That's just a junk. But I was gonna do the one with the comic book. I think. Well, now that I have the watcher to kind of go with the comic book.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Comic book doing that. The Coming of Galactus thing.
That's a good idea.
So I was gonna do that for Fresh from the Comic Shop. It's like a little hashtag thing. So that's what that's gonna be for.
Sweet.
So set up a shop for that. Other than that, I have no real plans. Of course, Team Up Tuesday, guys, next week. So make sure you guys hashtag Team Up Tuesday, hashtag Toy Moz, and tag Moz Toy Box so we can all go over the stuff. And guys, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. Always really appreciate every time you guys are here.
Thanks
And
for
with
having
that,
us.
let's get out of here. Have a great night, guys.
Later, everyone.